Hello? Hi, Realm. I'm so happy that you're happy. Hello. She's back. I don't feel back. I'm actually not going to lie to you guys. I'm having incredible anxiety right now, but I'm here, and that's okay. Hi, Sam. Nice to see you. Hi, you three. How are you doing? It's so nice to see some of my favorite faces. Well, faces, names, the chat, the thing, class. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I'm literally just getting to my desk. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But I didn't cancel. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I have far too much to do. I'm here too, lurking while I finish my workday. Oh, yes, boss. It's the blue one. Oh my god. It is me. It is I. That's progress. Yes. I hope so. Even though I feel like I cannot breathe right now, but that's fine. Hello, Fallen, hi. Seriously though, should I like do home team fan art and like in the caption be like, I will give you my I can't remember my card name that I have. That's like $100 if you if you come to Winnipeg for a show. Perhaps I should consider it. Hi guys. I'm very behind. Wow, shocker. That's crazy. None of us would have assumed that would ever happen. Or that it's been happening for like a year, but it's fine. It's cool. As you can see, class, today we have the Tusk Love fan art that I started. Hold on. Processing. Oh boy, 12 hours, first off. Dates created, June 18th, 2025 at 11:43. All right. It's fine. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. As some of you might know, the lovely human beings at Penguin Random House sent me a complimentary copy to give away to you guys. And because I'm crazy, the last handful of art that I gave away, or sorry, not art, books that they sent to give away to you guys, because I think we've had three. I didn't send any artwork with it, nothing, really to make the giveaway my own. And this time, I really wanted to. And I even actually have a nude version of this, just for funsies. Oh my god, glasses, get clean. Those will be for patrons. The print will be covered. Do not be alarmed. But I want to get this done, and I haven't fully decided if the giveaway will be on a YouTube video again or perhaps a different platform. Just because I'm not as active on YouTube right now. But the giveaway will still happen. The book is still packaged behind me, actually. So do not worry. Because then I can have home team fan art. Exactly. I'm going to be lurking for the next hour till I'm done work. Oh my god, well, thank you for lurking. Tusk Love, let's go. Oh yeah, Ricky's Etsy ran the crazy guy's money blockade. Riley, what? Riley, if you came into chat and you said something that made perfect sense, I would suspect it's not you. I'm not going to lie to you. What does that mean? I hope you've been doing well. I hope you've been enjoying your... Remind me, is it a book? Is it a webcomic? Is it a story? I know that you're working on it, and I remember the artwork in my brain. Could be a game as well, but I seem to forget the purpose behind the media. So please let me know, and I will try to remember. While my glasses get dirtier. What the fudge? I would like my in-laws, love them dearly. They purchased from, I think, just Prime or something, glasses wipes that literally are like one-time use, like fancy pants, fancy person glasses wipes. I dream of her. Ba, ba, ba. Hold on, can't see. All right. Fudge will make glasses dirtier. This is true. Hi, Thistledown. Hello. I know I said hi already, but you're so right. The tariffs, your Etsy stuff just came in. Oh, okay. Etsy's ran the crazy guy's money blockade. Does that mean that you didn't get charged? Can you confirm what that means, please? Please, I beg of you, because that will affect how Patreon packages go moving forward, because usually letter mail doesn't have an issue. And that's the tea on that. I'd love to show you the process video of it, but I can't. There's no actual like boobs or anything in it, but I can get away, I think, with spicier stuff with Baxter, because she is indeed blue. I think that, you know, the stream gods aren't like, oh, skin when they see blue. But unfortunately, we have a natural skin tone in this one, so I will not be showing any spice, even though technically, again, there is no actual bits properly showing. Oh, that's a lie. His tatage is definitely showing. I don't know if that matters. No, you got it. Okay. Riley, literally bless you for actually taking the time to tell me that. Because again, how this last Etsy sending went will affect how I choose to go forward with Patreon. Again, with prints and stickers, I should be safe. I will of course warn my Patreon members beforehand. That documents are usually fine. Just in case they don't want to stay. I'm very out of breath, if you might notice, by the amount of pausing as I am talking. But that's okay. That's fine. This is not really the vibe of music. It's almost done. It's fine. I'm just looking at what you sent me, Luke. Is it a reel? Free show in Seattle? Oh my gosh, they are playing Magic the Gathering. I want to make Magic mats really bad because I actually don't have one for myself. The one that I want, let me see if I can find it for you guys and show you. As you might have guessed, today, while we are drawing, we are also going to be yapping because that's kind of also what stream is for. So I hope that is cool. Why is my notepad here? Wait, this isn't my notepad. What is this? Oh, B had cue cards on my desk. Okay. What was I looking up? Oh, Critical Role. I'll show you because they have some, and I really want 2 of them. Let me see if I can open image in new tab. Yes, I can. Oh my god, that's a horrible quality. I did also see you're taking a Magic the Girlies Day this week. Yes, that was pre-planned because my lovely, beautiful friend Callista is coming into the city anyways. So me, her, and Kiri are getting together, and then Avery as well if she has time. 4 people is kind of like the perfect amount, really. I'm just gonna go like this because this is way easier. There's this playmat that I really want of Jester, but I think the one I actually want more is the Vexalia one. I just really like the colors. I wish this ugly ass orange universe thing wasn't on it though. Excuse me, like chill. So like disgusting. I do really like the not the Brave Detective Agency one as well. But I just really like the bright colors of this one. But I would love to make playmats. I think it would be so fun. Maybe some that are just art, maybe some that are like specified, like your commander spot and whatever. Anyways. All right. There's some things I wanted to do, but I need to figure out how I'm doing them. I think it's this one, yes. So I'm thinking that because her lips are showing a little too much, it almost doesn't look like a proper smooch. So I'm just gonna try to hide her lippies a bit. Like I something is just looking a little stiff. So I'm just adjusting it a bit before I continue. The branding of that playmat is too much, right? Yes, she is. And for my productivity report, I'm practicing feet while doing coin op laundry. It is highway robbery. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. And my product, oh, I already read that. Oh my God, see how bad my brain is? Haven't seen a post for it. Did the August Skeb get done yet? It did get done. And guess whose stupid butt forgot to post it? Me. The reason why the October Skeb opened is because I finished the August Skeb. But I forgot to show it to you guys, which I can actually show you. When I get a chance to pull it up. But thank you for reminding me, Thistledown. I will have to post it. Not stupid, silly. I mean, the silly person. The silly one. I've been fighting the Sims today trying to find out which of my mods hate me. You've been doing the 50-50? Slowly but surely? Sometimes it's like mods within the mods. Like one time I had a gigantic healthcare mod and it was like one singular dude within that. It was pretty upsetting. I like how their texture came out, I think. most. No, that's right. Trying to decide if I should just keep the lips. Looks little silly. Little silly Billy. I mean, in reality, maybe her nose should just be a little bit, like, pressed. Because, you know, it's pushing against his teeth. I know it's within the script mods. Yeah, I just updated all of them, so I'm like, bruh. I actually got rid of all of my mods. I haven't re-downloaded Sims, but when I do, oh, let me tell ya, it's gonna be a crazy time. That also means that my family that I was really enjoying is gone. R.I.P. Okay, so we have clothes and her hair to do. That's essentially it. Her hair is gonna be absolutely horrendously boring. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So I think I'm gonna work on clothes today, if that's cool with you guys. Really quickly, I will show you the skeb that I finished, which I also have the pleasure of getting to be able to color it at some point. The lovely bean that I did the skeb for actually paid the remainder of what would be the cost to also get it colored. So that's fun, and I'm excited. Isn't she so cute? She's like a boar girl. I don't know. She's so cute. I fell in love with her very quickly. The person who's this is named Jester_05, I think, in the Discord. But I'll post it on Patreon at some point. I've also been working on. Isn't he hot? Jesus. Can you guess his face claim? I have to add some more tattoos to him, but this is a colored sketch as well. This is approximately where I want colored sketches to actually kind of end at. But because this is a commission that was purchased quite a long time ago, along with some other colored sketches, and my style has grown since then, I'm doing a little bit more because we want to even it out from their original ones. Of the shape of her mouth. Thank you. Isn't he hot? I'm kind of dying. This might be the hottest dude I've ever drawn. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And then, can you tell a face claim in this one? Let me know, please. I want to know if you can. This one is kind of what I mean. They're all famous people usually when they're face claims, if I'm like mentioning it to you guys. But this is what I mean by saying, like, this is technically more shading than a colored sketch is really supposed to be now, but I have added a bit more shading to kind of even out with the commissioner's original color sketch commissions they got quite a while ago. I'm really curious if you could tell who this is. I'm gonna let you stare at it for a second while I stretch my hands, because actually I haven't stretched today, and I think I have a 40-pound, 50-pound. I have a 40-pound hand exerciser, so I'm gonna do that real quick. You're terrible with names. You can give me where you might have seen them. I don't mind at all. Let them stare into your soul. I'm doing my grippy exercise because I kind of forgot to do it today. So I'll do it. While we do that for a second. Music feels so odd for my brain right now. So I might switch to something chiller at some point if that's cool with y'all. I'll give you one hint. Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man can. Can he swing from a web? And then this one, I actually don't remember what this guy is in, other than the really shitty Shadowhunters TV show. Yo, Q O'Neill, you are correct. You are completely correct on that last one. Welcome in. This one is, yes. What's his name? Is it Alex Daddario? No. Yes? The hot guy. Guys, that's what I got for you. But I really like how it's turning out. So I'm excited to finish that one up as well. It'll be quite soon. And then another one that we're going to be working on stream, a little spicy. I've added some emotes. Is this one, which is actually a character that is part of Baxter's backstory that belongs to a wonderful, beautiful friend of mine named Bunny. This character's name, however, is Isildir. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah. I definitely feel like I'm very behind. I'm used to working on way more things at once. And I have more things. One is more spicy. I can't show you. Oh, Alexandra Daddario is his sister. Right. Sorry. Thank you. Matthew Daddario. Man, what? How are they both so pretty? Okay. Hand exercise is done. Probably shouldn't be drinking coffee with my heart spiking, but it's fine. I don't know how I do so much all at once. Alas, because I am crazy. Because when my brain is working properly and isn't in a decline, I work very fast. And speed running makes my heart full. All right, we are not working on hair right now. It's too much. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, wait. I'm not nervous because that's right. I duplicated the clothes layer and put it in the skin layers. So even if I turn off clothes, it won't. Oh, it does. I lied. You saw nothing. Booty. Somehow they got turned on to a multiply layer. Excuse me, sir. One moment. Did I take my meds today? I sure did. Love this song. I also love this song. Also, Fluffy Puff, I think I forgot to say hello because I don't remember saying your name aloud. Hello. 1 second. I'm just going to make sure. Why did it change to a multiply layer? The disrespect. Oh, it didn't change to a multiply layer. It is because it is clipped. I don't want that. That is not good. Okay, let me just test it one more time. One more time. Okay, the line art is still visible, but that's fine. You'll see what I mean now. Oh, hold on. My Procreate's having a panic attack. Excuse me. I'm the only one allowed to do that. Chill. So you can kind of see the line art. But I've covered things, so we're fine. I also love the song. If anyone watched the original TV show called Charmed, I always think of it because they played it whenever Prue was on screen. Not whenever Prue was on screen, but like my brain associates it with, I think it's like the first episode with Prue. Gosh, it is tacky rewatching it now, but I loved it as a kid. I cried when I got the disc set. All right, now that panic is done, we can actually get to doing things. So we've got his pantaloons, which are barely visible. So we're just going to kind of slide through these step by step as one does. If you have any questions, as always, you are absolutely okay to ask them. I do my best to answer. I can't do full tutorials on stream, but I will always like try to explain what I'm doing. Oh my God, his music video? I don't know what that is. Hi, baby. Are you off work? I'm home. The door's unlocked. It is not unlocked though. I need to unlock it. Voodoo, thank you for reminding me that I am stinky. A very old anime. Oh, okay. That makes sense why I would not know, unfortunately. I did not become pure nerd till after high school. It's really kind of upsetting. All right, let's see if I can kind of just fast run some clothes here. Some textures that don't really matter because it's all going to kind of be in shadow here. Wow. It's now September and Baxter is still stinky. Oh man, after a whole month? Man, girl needs a better bath. Yes, I am. Okay, good. I will unlock the door. Maybe. Be prepared to have your keys, maybe. Perhaps. Hehe. Please. I'm having a bit of anxiety, but I'm working. I'm working. 1 second, I have messages. I have some things in discussion I want to make sure I stay on top of. Oh, all right. Easy. Done. The end. Okay. White shirt. God, I hate shading white. Fun fact, you guys. I hate shading white. I think it is the worst. People who hate shading dark colors over light colors are crazy to me. You are wrong. Said with love. Everyone is different. It's fine. But I do not understand I do not get it. Also, I just realized that I really want the thingy that you sent me on display here on stream. So I'm going to do something quickly while we chill. Give me 1 second. You guys stare at this. Which size do I want? Let me look back at stream. You know what? I'll do the long one. 1 second. Hey, what's it called? Hideout? No. Where do I save? I have a special place that I save the stuff that you make for the Discord. But I don't know where it is. Hideout, that's what I call it. Fallen's Creations. Save. Okay, let me just get this picture on the screen. I need to find a name for my otter familiar, but I'm struggling. Oh my god, I'm so glad you brought this to our attention. Do you have any samples, thoughts thus far? What am I looking for? Image, add, hobby, add, browse, and hideout. All in. This one. Oh god. Boo. All right. Chill. Fit to screen. Oh, this will coming down with the right questions. Where does it look nice? Perhaps down here. And oh gosh, I moved the music thingy. You guys get to see some behind the scenes work. Amuse. Amusing. It is locked. Unlock it. All right, it's a bit in the way, but I hope it's cool. Remember to apply. All right, cool. Oh. Sea otter and she's a girl, Monterey. That's so cute. This is how I found out there are more than one type of otter. Hello, Jay. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, hello. Oh, I'm debating still on where to put the obvious Dracula. I'm going to stare at it forever. But guys, hey, shout out to Fallen Morning who made the ad picture for obvious Dracula because it's so pretty. If you don't know what obvious Dracula is, it is essentially like Secret Santa, but Halloween. And you know who your partner is, but you do not have to or you shouldn't share your work or creation, whatever, until the day of. So it's similar to Secret Santa. You are all paired up with someone instead of it kind of just being, oh my God, words hard. I would be paired up with someone. You would be paired up with someone and you'd each draw something for each other of your OC. It could also be writing. It could be a Spotify playlist. It could be pretty much anything. It doesn't have to be something finished. It doesn't have to be perfect. It could be a doodle. It could be like a stick figure doodle for all we care. It's just supposed to be fun. That's not quite as long. I wanted long, to be honest. I'm just debating on if I want it maybe this will cover faces. Yeah, I think I want it. I want it long. I want it long, Fallen. Oh no, that's not what I want. I moved. Come back. Friendly reminder, if you have like spatial sound on your headphones, you can't hear half this song, which will make you feel like a crazy person when everyone else is like, I hear it. So just a reminder, in case you're concerned. Urchin, that's actually really cute. So my thing, whenever I'm thinking of a nickname for like a pet or even a person, like whenever I'm thinking of a name for a new OC, I always think of what their nickname would become with their name. Like with Baxter, one of the reasons that I picked that name originally was because I loved the nickname Bax. I think it's super cute. Because it reminds me of the name Max, and I also love that for a girl. And then what else? Winnabelle I picked because I love Winnie. Trying to think. Nemea I picked because I like Nim. Because Nim I came up with first, and then I made it into a bigger name. Trying to think of all my characters. I don't have one. Coleste. Cole. Yeah. That's what I always think of. As for pets, I had a pet in the first campaign, but I sadly forget its name. It was a squirrel. Nemea has a squirrel that's not really a pet. It's kind of a long story. Its name is Tulu. I don't know what else. I did the same with my druid, Lavana Levy. Oh, that's so cute. See, I love nicknames. Nicknames are the best. I'm not going to have time for this. It's okay. I understand. Time is not. It's not on our side. Bet on the way to join. Hell yeah. Exclamation point OD, actually. Wow, that's such a bad acronym, Ricky. What the fuck? Okay, well, that's what it is. It's fine. Don't worry about it. To get the link to the form to sign up, but be sure to join the Discord as well, because that is where the like the big, oh, everyone post your thingy is. Also, shout out to Fallen Morning, who is running it this year. We've got a massive personal project and a couple commissions. I'd be too scared not being able to get anything done. Trust me when I say I understand. I keep adding more and more to my plate, and yet my list is long, and that's on me. Yeah, Obvjack is so much better. Maybe I'll change it tomorrow, but today, OD. Ouch. Okay. Where was I? Ugh, white. This is why I was zoning. Where'd my reference photo go? Back reference photo, I need you. Ugh, gosh, it's just a white shirt. Okay, is all the line arts? No. What color do I want to do for this? 3 commissions this month to 4 and finished 1 last month. That's so impressive, though. Like, that's amazing. Congratulations. It takes time. Do not be hard on yourself. If you feel like you are running behind or whatever it might be. Oh, this line work. What are you from? All right. Where? Oh, it must be his skin liner. I'll figure it out at a later date. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. I'm trying to remind myself that it's okay to have messy artwork. As many of you guys know, I really struggle with that. That's the foreign concept to me still. But I'm doing my best. Do. Okay. Back to white shirts, unfortunately. This part is going to be in shadow. And I feel so lucky, but now I have no time for anything personal. I understand. I have been making a list of things that I want to do personal. And instead I keep adding to my workload outside of personal. So I get it. I get it. Be kind to yourself. We can only do so much, but we have time. We have time, she says to convince herself. I am going to try and remind myself that it's okay to be messy. Dun, 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 dun. I'm between the names Crystal, Melanie, Melody, and Shelly. I am a big fan of Melody. My sister's dog is named Melody, actually. And Mel is such a cute name, but also Lottie. I've always been a fan, which I think is actually short form for Charlotte. But I think twisting it into its own thing and kind of making it different, especially in like a fantasy setting like that, is always fun. But I think Lottie is really cute. Not Lodi, to be clear. Dun, dun. hi, Taro. So nice to see you. Thank you so much for the work lurk. Happy arting. Thank you. Hopefully I get lots done today because we have much to do. I also am hopefully going to be working with a friend on occasion. Possibly only once, possibly more. Kind of unclear at this moment. I haven't had time to fully figure it out. But I'm going to be hopefully working on some NPCs for you guys, even if it's just a portrait. We'll see. To be able to offer to my patrons, and possibly in a shop. I really want to focus on some more digital products. I've said this previously, and we all know I have no time. But what's the word? Stay tuned is what I'm trying to say, I suppose. What's everyone been up to while I've been away? Anything specific? Anything extra exciting? Whatever it may be. I'd love to hear about it in the chat. I love seeing you guys hype each other up on projects or whatever it might be. I really need to figure out what this line is from. Is from him. Huh. Alright, well, I'll have to figure it out at a later time. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Switching back and forth between commissions and my Night and the Moth Halloween piece. Oh, cute! Remind me, Night and the Moth, is that personal or is that a fan art piece? Been doing the usual arting and gaming and D&Ding, you know. We haven't been crimi-monding lately. I've been a bit preoccupied in the brain, but I think you have been as well. Because I think both Luke and I have been deep in our cups on OC or D&D related stuff. I made several forms for my shapeshifter, but I still don't have a good way to do her true form. Yeah, that's tough, for sure. Definitely, like, it's tough with a shapeshifter. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about playing one, though, is they sometimes do not know their true self. And I love trauma. I love sad. Or watching Hidden Love. That's true. I have been watching Hidden Love because Callista, everyone, one of my beautiful friends, my in-person friends, Sainzy, has let me force a Chinese drama down her throat. And she loves it, you guys. It is the best compliment in the world when someone really likes the things that I show them. I've also been showing things to Kiri. One of them is a K-drama. I'm trying to remember what else we watched. Close and I also binge-watched Queen Charlotte in a day. A creepy starfish thing. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that does sound difficult. I love Hidden Love. Oh my god. No spoilers at all, but have you also watched The First Frost? Because it's actually related, despite that the actors are different. Fun fact. And it's really, really good. I love The First Frost. Or sorry, I love Hidden Love, but First Frost is actually my favorite out of the two. It is heartbreaking and beautifully done. Beautiful. I don't know why I added an extra syllable there. Don't question. No, it's fine. Don't overcomplicate it. It's fine. In the moonlight. Aw. Ricky, if you don't know the words, shush. I'm going to switch to my chill playlist. I hope that's cool. Hey, Scott, welcome in. This is my OC that I've been lost in the cups over these last 2 weeks. So, I mean, there's worse ways to spend, you know. There's worse ways to spend little mentee bee breaks than obsessing over your own OCs, I suppose. I will hydrate. I grabbed coffee. I will switch to water. 1 second. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, jeez. We love OC obsessions in this house. Hell yeah. This OC that I've been obsessed with lately is actually a book I'd love to write one day. So I don't want to give too many spoilers in case I actually get the gumption to do so. But it is also actually a prequel to the campaign I would like to run one day. And it definitely would have possible spoilers for my players. But yeah, so I've been in like world building brain and OC brain and story brain. Because I used to really want to be a writer. I actually won a writing contest in school once. It was just like a class thing. But I love writing. But I stopped doing it when I became an adult. I started working, and then I started dreaming of being a full-time artist. And here I am. Very blessed to have made it that far. All things considered. I hope you're feeling better. I know you mentioned having a break on your Discord. Oh, thank you. I admit I'm not feeling too much better, but I missed you guys. And this is my job. And alas, one must push through. That's okay. But thank you. You're very sweet. I hope you've been doing well. I try to be pretty open with you guys when I'm not doing great. Because I think it's important for people to know that that's normal. I also don't like to fib very much when it comes to why streams are being canceled or works being put off. Not really about that. I'd much rather be honest. I know sometimes, it's whatever, but when it's really bad, like the last few weeks, I just would much rather you guys know. Not all the details or anything, but I hate canceling. It makes me feel incredibly guilty. The worst, in fact. But this week I got the gumption and I posted a schedule. I've been doing pretty good, actually. Started getting a lot more involved in my local community center. So I've been in there a couple days a week helping them get their systems all modernized. That's really awesome. So are you helping just on the technical side, or are you doing anything else? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I believe you are the ex-circus performer. Are you doing any sort of like fun lessons or stuff like that at community centers? Sorry, I'm just drinking more coffee. Is the music loud enough? I feel like it is not. Maybe. The songs are also pretty quiet. This is a very chill playlist. I like chill playlists for streams where perhaps I might be struggling, because when things get quiet, we just kind of vibe. It's just a vibe. Okay, I'm trying to remind myself that this isn't like a purchased commission. This is just art for me. I can be messy. It's fine. It's good volume for you? Okay, I just turned it up a little. It's gonna get loud now. Oh, it's so good though. Here, I'll turn it down a smidge because I think it is quite loud. So I run a TTRPG night and a leftist book club. Just broadly my role is secretary. So my job is getting us organized and brought into the modern era, as well as handling bookings and such. Oh, that's really awesome. Are you running like a full campaign? Is it one shots? Is it just, kind of handing people like a character sheet and going? Well, I've made several Starfounders recently. Right now I'm scrambling to come up with a new Pathfinder for Game Tomorrow. Ooh, I wish I knew anything about Pathfinder to help you. Is it for like a one shot? Like what's the deal? I think that's fine. We don't have to overcomplicate it, Ricky. Dude, chill. It's fine. Add shadows. Sounds good. Enjoy your BRB. The amount of artworks I've already planned in my head for this stupid story. It's not stupid. Actually, it kind of holds my whole heart lately. But I gotta get my shit back together if I want to ever draw them. It's a level 1 to 4 game, and all my characters have leveled out. Those buggers. Gotta think of something new. I don't know, like, what's the vibe? Mostly one-shots, but we also do some mini campaigns, but we've been slowly growing, and I'm hoping to add more regular meets to the calendar soon. That's so exciting, Scott. Good for you. Not only because, you know, that's incredible to be able to be working with a community center and enjoying it and doing well, but also because it is also a lot of work. So I hope you're taking care of your brain as well and doing the things that please your brain enough without overworking yourself. But that's really incredible. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Constant balance, but getting involved with the center this last year and more active there in the last month has been super good for my mental health. That's incredible. I genuinely have no words for how incredible that is. I hope that you realize how incredible that is. Because I don't know if you're like me, but when you do something and people are like, oh my God, that's amazing, or whatever, they compliment you. I go, okay, thank you, good night. So I hope that you realize that that's a big deal. And it's probably a huge deal to the people attending the community center. So I hope you remember that. Truly, truly my pleasure. No need to thank me at all. In universe, the Pathfinders are a more militant National Geographic society with enough clout and power that they can influence nations. They get dispatched to go explore cool places. Organized play characters are part of that organization. Okay. Sometimes I stutter very poorly. Sometimes I read out very, very well. However, sometimes I do not register what I read when I read like that. Militant. Okay. Have you played? Now, hear me out. I'm a big fan of this. In like an aggressive industry like that, where, you know, everyone's kind of grouchy. I love the idea of playing like a girly pop, like who believes in herself wholeheartedly. I just think that that's fun. Ooh, that does sound fun. I miss D&D. To be fair, I have been playing. I have a game tonight, actually. What was I going to say? Yesterday's Baxter game did not go on, but the week before it did. And then tonight I play Cole. Last week I also got to play Cole. And oh no. Did I? Yes? No? And then I also got to play Annalie last week. So we got to play lots last week. I legit have a Starfinder who's a straight up magical girl. I love that. My Sake girl's rather like that. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so not that one then, because you've already kind of played someone like that. Someone in a militant vibe. Gosh, I'm just trying to think of like random words that could inspire in this moment. It'll come to me. Welcome back, Fluffy. There's more shirt. Hello, Bonsai. I miss you too. Oh, cry. Hi. How have you been? How's streams? How's art? Tell me more. Boom. Sorry, when people say boom, I picture that owl vine a million years ago. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. Every time. Sorry. If you haven't seen it, then you're missing out. But that's how I pictured you telling me that you filled out the challenge. I don't know what you look like, but you're now in my head now. I'm glad that you joined. Hell yeah. I'm excited to see who everyone is paired with. I do not select everyone's pairings, just so you know. That is the job of the lovely Fallen Morning, again, who made the ad stuff for stream. Speaking of Fallen, if you're here, I might like curve because I like the long one, I think, for stream. Maybe. Or perhaps I'll use a different one. I don't know. We'll see. But I might put like curved edges on it. Like circular. Cylindrical. I've been okay. I'm student teaching, which means that I'm shadowing a teacher and not getting paid for it. I'm getting over a cold right now, but art has been okay. Oh, I remember you saying that you were student teaching. That sucks you're not getting paid for it. And I'm sorry you had a cold. You also don't pick them. It's a random pick through a name wheel. See, this is how much I don't actually run this event. Friendly reminder, Fallen Morning or Bun Bun have all run these kinds of events in the past. I just exist, and I'm very blessed to have them. So please, if you ever have a chance to thank them for their existence, please do. When I hear someone say boom, I think of the movie Couples Retreat when the yoga instructor keeps saying boom. I think I saw that movie once, but something's like tickling the back of my brain. Also, I just realized that there's more shirt. I'm not gonna cry. It's fine. What? Where is your sleeve? Why is it in her sleeve? Excuse me. Cut and paste. Get. How dare you? Okay, thank you. For a French draws in your style because it's another. I really like the pose because it's another stupid, difficult pose. I love that for you. I love that makes you happy. Sometimes it can honestly be really fun to figure out stupid poses. I've been trying to get better at group poses, kissing, and more like, I'd love to do more like cinematic art one day. Don't know if that'll happen. I'd love to do a lot of things, let's be real. But yeah. A migraine, hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Illustrologist. I'm sorry to hear you have a migraine. That's not good. There's I showed this to my friend yesterday, except for it's also for TMJ help. Okay, so this is her temple. There is a muscle about here on your scalp. Rub it. Feels so good when you have a headache or TMJ. And I find it very helpful. My physiotherapist showed it to me because I remember having really bad jaw pain one day and his fingers slowly moved there. And literally, while his hand was pressing, it was gone. It was shocking. I was like, huh? What are you doing? What is this magic? And I tell everyone about that now. So I'm sure people rub their temples and they figure it out, but whatever. I suppose I'm silly, haha. I got it right, so I'm happy about it. If I couldn't get it right, then it would suck. Valid. Very valid. Don't forget to post draws in your styles. And there's like an art prompt section in the Discord. Friendly reminder. Something I really like about community centers is they run entirely on volunteer support, and you can directly see the benefit every day you come in. We have so many different groups meeting every single day. It's never quiet, and for anyone who falls under the umbrella of anarchist, it's just really a solid way to do what is praxis. Sounds like a demon name from Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sure that's not the case, but I might steal it for that. I gotta go have a great stream. Bye, Fluffy. Have a good rest of your day. I remember that I can be messy. Messy is good. Messy is fun. Messy's cooler to look at in the end, I think. Still struggling with rendering hair. Whenever I do hair, I never remember how I rendered the hair previously, if I ever made it look good. I still struggle with hair. I feel like I know exactly what you mean. I'm getting better. I don't want to like completely throw it and say that I am not or something, but like when I first changed hair, like the way that I shade, because some of you guys know I used to shade in a way that made my hands very sore. When I switched, I really struggled like a lot. I'm very used to a step-by-step process when I draw, and changing things makes my brain go, woo, not in a fun way. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I also have not even finished this book. It's a good book, by the way. Friendly reminder, you guys, there's going to be a giveaway of Tusk Love somewhere, eventually, along with this as a print. I just don't know where just yet. I know it's a little behind, but hopefully at least I can hype it up after it's been a while. Praxis, doing meaningful things within your community informed by anarchist political theory. Cool. I've never heard of that. I think that's really awesome, though. I can definitely see the appeal from all accounts. If I was a more extroverted person, mayhaps. My French lesson style ends on Sunday, so I don't know about posting it. It'll be a quick turnaround. Hey, it never hurts to do it. Plus, you're shouting at your friend at the same time. Not to get too into my leftist book club hat. No, you're totally fine to do that. But anarchists value praxis as much as, if not more than, theory. We're all about being out there doing shit on the ground. I love that. I see nothing wrong with that. Then again, I would probably totally be down for a leftist book club if I had any brains to share outside of all of my stuff. Marissa J. Art. I do recognize that name. I'm curious now. How do I spell? Where'd it go? Marissa. Oh, cute. That's so cute. I'm just looking at the draw this new style. That's so stinking cute. Definitely post it. That's so cute. I love their VTuber. Man, I haven't even had time to work on that. It's in my brain, like everything else. What? Oh, ad break in progress. I am actually going to BRB on this because I am going to go unlock the door for my partner who's coming home soon. See you in about 10 minutes. Be good. That sale is wrong. That's a lie. At least the date's still on it. But I have fixed it, I swear. I'm super pro. I have my feet under a heated blanket. Ooh. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, ugh. Okay. Sorry, that sound was towards the memory of painting white. This is my fault. I think that's good enough. Methinks, yep. Alright. We have a handful of leathers in this piece. I'll do the bracer first. Honestly, do you even work as a creative if you aren't constantly joking? I'm a professional, I swear. Honestly, valid statement. Like, so pretty blah, 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 blah. Sorry, my mouth does not work. Looking so pretty. I really need to continue this book. I also need to continue this book. It's so good. Man, I'm kind of sad though, because like I would definitely read like a whole series based off of it instead of just the one book. I wish they considered making it like a long romantic-y. Tusk Love. This book is actually fan art for Tusk Love. I'm actually doing a giveaway of the book once this artwork is done as well. I don't know where yet. I don't know which social media I'll do. But Tusk Love is a book that was kind of like a joke within campaign 2 of Critical Role, The Mighty Nine. It was a book that they found at Chastity's Nook, a spicy bookshop. And the characters' names are Oscar and Guinevere. And it was just kind of a thing. And then they turned it into a real book. Hi, Polar. So nice to see you. I hope you were having an amazing time. My highlight was that I found it at my local bookstore. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, they did make it an actual book. It's actually really good. Like, it has that sort of like, oh, this is a smut fantasy book, but it also, like it has a really interesting story. I genuinely am really enjoying the book. The only reason I paused reading was because I paused life. Just for a second, it's fine. I'm taking care of the house of a friend, so I went to do some groceries. Oh, hell yeah. That is nice of you. Did you get any delicious groceries? I have been craving chopped pineapple. I love getting like pre-cut pineapple from one of my local grocery stores. Because cutting pineapple sucks and I am far too weak for that. But I really have been craving it. Now there is like a line thingy, this thingy. You know what? Instead of doing that, what if instead I do like not this. Let me cook. Just wait. Actually, hold on. Change my mind. Just watch. Let me cook. Please. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. Hold on. I'm going to select it. I'm going to merge these. And then I'm going to duplicate. And then just going to do some finagling. Ugh. This isn't giving what I want. Hold on. Instead, I'm going to go normal. Did you do any D&D this time, Ricky? Want to tell us about it? I did do D&D. I've been gone for a couple weeks, so I did have some games. In Baxter's game, we almost got TPK'd by some ghosts and ghouls, which was fun. One of the ghosts took over my fiance. It was very stressful. I almost died. I shared my health at one point in the D&D section of the Discord. My Wednesday game, we're kind of just dealing with things with the final BBEG, who is Ball. We know him. We love him. He sucks. And then in my Friday game, we're slowly making our way to the funeral of one of our player characters. It's a character that made, unfortunately, no sense to live after the player needed to step back from the game because that character is a twin to one of the other player characters and they would never leave each other. So RIP, we're doing a funeral. But we've kind of been dealing with that. And it's been really fun. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah. Versus a one-shot that maybe is a campaign. Ooh, that's exciting. I hope you enjoy. I've not played myself, but I've heard many people say they like it. If the darkness could stop changing on my iPad, that would be dandy. I might have overcomplicated this. I don't know yet. Haven't made a final decision. Yeah. I've also been really focused on some of my own personal writing and OCs during this time that I've been gone, which has been super fun. I'm excited to one day get to show them to you guys, or at least talk about them more. If I ever actually get to write a book instead of being a single hopper who doesn't do any of the things that she wants to do. So we'll see. But it's been nice. Well, not nice. Actually, as you guys know, it's not been a great couple weeks, but I've been drowning my brain in that to help. My read of Daggerheart so far is that it inspired by D20 fantasy, but rules light, which has been a missing category for my tables as most Pathfinder and indie game tables. Ooh, a missing category. What do you mean? Like just like chaos? Like you just want chaos? Hello, Evie. Nice to see you. I see the geese didn't bring you to Canada yet. I hope you've been doing well. Welcome in to stream. We're vibing, chilling. Trying to get some cool textures. I'm in the moral dilemma of making my wait, what do you mean? What does that mean? The moral dilemma of your Halloween costume. What is your plan? Should we be concerned? Whoa! No, not gradient map. I'm sorry. It's not what I meant. I want to be a vampire hunter, but I'm sure if I just buy Temu stuff because I don't have the money for nice stuff. I do not know enough about Temu to actually give a proper statement. that may be full of incorrect information. But I do know that after kind of the whole debacle, after the orange guy said crappy things about China and their products, that not all things that we might think are bad could be bad. I'm not saying don't do your research if you do wish to buy from Temu, but I am saying I wouldn't judge you. I also think that there is always a possibility of things going wrong. I've seen people buy things that are not what they seem, but I mean, there's no judgments coming from me. Temu not terrible. I'd say go for it. Yeah, a lot of Temuing. Agent Orange. I feel like agent is a disrespectful title to all agents. If I use it for the orange one, talking about the cheese puff. Missing category because I try to have a wide variety of options. I run Pathfinder as my main system, but I also run other systems like World of Darkness, Fate, Fabula Ultima, and any indie stuff I can get a hold of. So it's mostly that I like the variety of having a bunch of different systems. That's fair. I'm sure that would make it a lot more fun, especially if you're running the games. Orange turd. That feels right. Cheeto bad mustache man. Does he have a mustache? Well, I'm having an existential crisis. Existential? I'm in a crisis. Okay, because other people have been very meh on it. I was curious how common of an opinion that was. I honestly think it just really depends on who you ask. But truly, ever since that whole issue and when China clapped back and showed off many of their facilities and what they make and how it's often very much the same, I tend to not bristle at the idea. In fact, I have some wonderful suppliers in China that make my charms and my standees and pins. Agent Orange is also toxic, used like a very potent pesticide. Amazing. They have similarities. Now I have questions. Also, hi, Dot. Did I say hi? I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. I'm crazy. Don't trust myself. Your side. Mm-hmm. In your eyes. Mm-hmm. This is a declaration bearing of my soul. You didn't. Oh, well, hello. I actually only recently got my mom some new shoes from Temu because she wanted a very specific kind and they literally existed nowhere else. Oh, where'd they go? But also very solid quality for how affordable they are. Hell yeah. I remember getting slippers a long time ago and they were not solid quality. So there's definitely like, it's kind of up in the air. You know what I mean? But it's for your Halloween costume. Hello, Jojo. Welcome in. Yanni. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the Hey Lizards. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself on this fine, I don't know, what is it? Summer? I don't know. Still summer, I think. This is the wrong color. Wrong lever. I walk the line. I have a very specific animation in my head that I would love to make if I frigging knew how to animate. So maybe I'll do one day to this song. Specifically. We shall see. It's a declaration. What is even climate at this point? Yeah. We did not get snow. But it was quite chilly this last week. I was living. I do love a rainy weather. Mm-hmm. Rain was weird for you? Rain's normal for us in September. Our pool is closed. Leaves are falling. One scared the crud out of me during my break, actually, because I went to go outside and exist for a moment outside, since I never do that. And a leaf came flying down at me and I thought it was a bug. So I went inside. Don't like bugs. I'm just thinking about that person who asked someone on Tumblr, is China bad? And the person responded, 5,000-year-old civilization with over 1 billion people, toot or boot, basically mocking an idea that something that complex can just be categorized as good or bad. That's actually a really good explanation of a lot of things, in my opinion. I think that a lot of things in the world that we think is really good, people also don't consider that there are people really bad. And people that are really bad don't, hope or dream that there's some people really good, hopefully evening things out. But yeah, I like that bonsai. A lizard who doesn't like bugs? No! I'll run away. I don't like bugs at all. I had too many trauma moments as a kid with bugs. Like that. I'm taking care of 2 cats? Oh no! I mean, oh no in a cute way. How dare you? What are their names? I had a bee fly up my shorts once and it was very still while I waited for it to leave. I luckily have not had any bad situations with bees. I've been stung by far too many wasps, including when I didn't even move walking down the aisle for my mother's wedding. And I've been bitten 10 times by spiders. I don't know. Bugs really like me, you guys. The spider bites are very notable in comparison to the other ones, for sure. Same with horseflies. I don't know if you guys have horseflies. I feel like it's a pretty universal bug, but I'm not gonna assume. One time as a kid, I splashed one while I was in the lake, and then it came back with 9 more. It's not a good time for me, at all. Did Travis ever explain why he didn't want to start the campaign as Jenny? I don't know. I mean, he might have. That's definitely something that I would check out in the fireside chats. I mean, Bertrand was like a link that I think he worked with Matthew in regards to Vox Machina. Ty and Deanne are their names. Oh, that's so cute. Deanne, like from Alice in Wonderland. There's a reason why Tolkien hated spiders. I respect that spiders eat the other bugs, and I like that. I've never seen myself get bit by a spider. Never seen one on me. But the bites are notably different. Not small. Not small. And fell into a puddle of yellow jackets. Oh my god, that's horrible. As a kid, where I was in a pool and there were 2 actually dead wasps and I didn't know, and I backed up into them and I got stung twice. Not fun. Not fun. Oh, that's so cute. This morning I had a good cuddle with Jonathan. He's been very odd lately. I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna have to keep an eye. Odd in the sense of extra cuddly, extra whiny around food times. So perhaps it is nothing. Sometimes he gets like this when it's cold outside too. but I do worry that his teeth are bothering him again. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. Hopefully he's okay. I once got stung on the pressure point on my neck as a kid, and it took me years to get over the fear of stinging insects I had from that. Now I'm fine around them. They don't mess with me. I don't mess with them. Look, Scott, I got stung on my foot once because I stepped on one, on my hand once. This is wasps that we're talking about. On my hand once because I was getting up on a horse and I put my hand on one. On the back of my knee because I was getting on a bike, and when I bent my leg, it was like, no. What else? That one, when I was walking down the aisle at my mother's wedding, I think I was 20 at the time, maybe, standing there, not even moving yet. We were literally just about to go down, and it comes down onto my forearm, not moving, holding the flower bouquet in front of me. And it's just like, boop, let me sting ya. Oh God, I feel like there's more. Oh, and then the two on the back. I think that's it for that. For spiders, I got bit once on the bus. I don't know how that occurred. Didn't see it happen. And then I got bit the 9 other times in the storage room at the clinic that I worked at. It was in a basement. And that's where we spent our lunch breaks. And there was a little mat in the back. If you want to lie down. It was not clean. There's a lot of spiders, I suppose. I didn't see one. But yeah. Lots of spider bites. I also had a big beetle-ish looking thing. I don't know what it is, with long antenna. Gets stuck in my hair as a kid. That scares me. I also had I don't even know what kind of bug. Not get stuck in my ear. Don't panic. But it got in the cup of my ear, if you will, and kind of just flew up and down in panic for a moment before it flew away. But that scarred me for life of bugs coming near my ears. Scares me. Whiny when it's cold, a boy after my own heart. I know, right? Wasps are just mean, true. Maybe you were an exterminator in a past life and they're exacting retribution. I like this theory a lot. I could totally see Baxter. I'm going to pretend she's me now. Dressed up as an exterminator. She would totally do that. Was 20 times more painful? Yeah, I bet it was. Oh, to the hospital? That's so scary. Yeah, on your neck too. That's not too shocking because if you had any sort of allergy that you didn't know about at the time, especially because you were a kid, sometimes even if you're not allergic, something like that can be incredibly dangerous because it's so if depending on where the pressure point is. Ugh. I know what makes me giggle. I've not been bitten by a spider. Okay, Australian, chill out. If you got bit by a spider, you'd lose a leg. Chill. I hope you don't get bit by one. Oh my God. Mine are just little bites that hurt and sting, and I will not get into more details, but it is not pretty. Not good. Baxter's the Ghostbuster. Oh my God. That'd be so cute. A whole leg. Yeah, that's how I imagine your spiders are in Australia, by the way, if you're curious. That's what I picture. All I want, all I need, yeah. It's fun to fuck around. Let's see. Just do random things. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. No. Oh, it doesn't like that. It's mad at me now. Oh, I upset it. No, don't. Blazer! Oh, don't. Here's the problem. I can't get out of this. I'm screwed. But here's the thing. I could just put it back. Maybe. Can't undo. Everyone, I'm panicking. Stay tuned. You know what? You guys can watch this downfall. Oh, we gotta put it back somehow. There's too many points. Can I get rid of a point? Oh, I can. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Now if I exit Procreate, because I have to reload it. Where are we at? Oh, good lord. So don't do that, by the way. I knew that. I was just showing you guys. I just ordered a burger. That's like a specific burger. Like it's pepper jack and sauce and coleslaw and stuff. And there was an option, have it plain. And I'm like, why would you want a burger with nothing on it? What's the point? You know, I have a friend who eats burgers like that. But she also wouldn't get a burger that has like a specific title and then say plain. Yeah, she's a meat, cheese, that's it. Kind of girly pop. And it blows my mind every time. I'm finally free. Hello, Sam. They're not spiders in Australia, only tyrannid bioforms from Warhammer. Exactly. These days, I have a reputation for being a Disney princess with animals, stinging, biting, or otherwise. I'll just be chilling on a park bench, and a bee or butterfly will come hang out. And people's pets that are anxious around people usually befriend me immediately. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love that. Ah. All right, let's pretend that didn't happen and move on to the next part of shading. Cool. Was Five Guys, which is also way cheaper, but my stomach would not appreciate the lack of gluten-free bun, which the restaurant has. Oh, my Five Guys has a like a lettuce, like you can just get it like as a salad, basically. Like I stick it in a bowl when I don't feel like having bread, and then oh god, I got distracted by the song. I love the song. It is slippery and shitty. That's why I said I put it in like a burger salad. Like I put it in a big bowl and then I just take a knife, a knife and fork to it and just crisscross applesauce it until it's in bitties. That's what I would do. Because I have not been eating as much as I used to, which is kind of shocking. That's part of my meds. And yeah, I don't think I could have a burger and fries these days. Especially not if I had bread. He's got chesticles. Strong. I ordered Brussels sprouts to go with my burger because I'm weird. I don't think that's weird. I love Brussels sprouts with butter and salt. Oh my god. Pulling ahead in character ideas is an oracle of ash, the pure state, which all will eventually reach. I like that. Nobody makes it out of life alive. Pretty good one. I think that'd be a fun character to play. I love playing like characters around like death stuff. I don't know. I think it's really fun. That's why I love the Raven Queen. That's why I love like ghosts. That's why Baxter is Baxter. Big fan. 10/10. I realize I'm still supposed to blur out this background. I planned on making this pose a YCH, and I do still want to do a kiss YCH, but I think I'm going to rework it because it does still feel a bit stiff to me. I do like it. I think it's cute, but I think when I rework it, I'd like to focus on that. When? Oh, God. Cries in time that I do not have. I realized with my husband that I like to play characters that are chaos children because I was raised to be quiet and don't make a fuss. So by default, I make characters that break that. I love that. Also, hi, Alex. Welcome in. That's so cute. I have a question, Ricky, if you don't mind me asking. Necromancy, good or bad? Now, here's the thing. I definitely think it'd be super fun to play a necromancer. But I am someone who really likes like the idea of the soul needing to cross over. However, I am also someone who believes that the body is just a body when the soul is gone in D&D. So, methinks free friend, soul has other places to be. Perhaps. Is toot a good thing? Necromancy, toot or boot? You decide. It's a good question. I'd love for the rest of the class to answer that. I love questions like that. Yeah, like I love, like Baxter's whole thing is like, no matter what it might cost her, she would prefer the soul to pass on. Even if she doesn't get answers from it when she wants to. That's why our rogue, who is a oh God, I can't remember the name of it. It's like the ghost vibe rogue, who has like soul coins, she's not exactly comfortable with unless they're baddies. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Exactly. That would be my motto if I was a necromancer, for sure. I joined the wizard school to make friends. Assignment misunderstood. Now I have a zombie army. Oopsie daisy. I'm aiming for necromancy with my Pathfinder Oracle, and it's the idea of I'll be kind to souls that need and are willing to move on. But if one attacks me unprovoked, I will make them my pitch. Yeah, literally last session in Baxter's campaign, there were two ghosts. And it was actually a really fun moment because two of us can see ghosts. We are both reborns, and that's kind of the homebrew situation that we have. And we didn't know that the other two in the party could also see the ghosts. Nothing that they said supplied that information. So it was really fun to like not meta in that regard because like we the players knew that, but there was nothing said. So Baxter's trying to convince Gully to learn how to teach. There's a butterfly at my window. Hello. Oh, it's gone. To teach him how to properly help a soul move on. So she's like, okay, will you take that ghost? I'll take this one. We'll help it move on. Or we will ask it some quick questions, deal with the baddies in the graveyard. Then we'll help them move on, whatever it might be. Turns out they were part of said baddies. And one of them took over her fiance, which was... Baxter actually didn't get a chance to really be able to see that. Well, kind of. He did come at her, but she was able to get away before he ever hit her. But because we've dealt with necromancers before, including the person who killed her, by the way, is a necromancer named Uvius. We know that if you take out the necromancer, there's a chance that the creatures it's dealing with might fall with it. Not necessarily, but that's why Baxter focused on the necromancer from the graveyard. So, yeah, she definitely would have kicked that ghost butt for betraying her like that. In Dragonlance, necromancy is not a good thing because you are picking the soul straight from the domain of a certain god. Ooh. Like a little stream of each god's souls, and you're just like, oh, pluck. I realized also with my DM that I can, in theory, mentally torture spirits with some of my spells as long as they aren't mindless zombie controlled by someone, and my party's already scared of me. They're all goody two-shoes, and you have my chaotic unhinged self. Oh my god. My DM did call me lawful evil when I play D&D Pathfinder. Oh my god, that's wild. What is the campaign about? Like, what's your character's goal? God, I love this song. My current wizard isn't a necromancer, but there's hopes he will be a... Oh my god, Mullen! If you guys don't know, Luke's current wizard and my current cleric Our goal is to romance each other. They're so cute. Except for they have love interest right now, which I think makes it so much more interesting because I love Mia Slowburn. It's so cute. Oh, and I'm so serious. You got to get me a clip of you like vibing to that song that's on their playlist. It is a must. A need, if you will. I just realized the music's not super loud sometimes. Yeah, that would be perfect. That's exactly what I want. Thank you. I don't even need a pic of the band. I want a pic of you ugly crying or a video of you ugly crying. Like the chorus or something. I find it really jump around in character design, partly because Game Master. Design flexibility is important, but play style I orbit between control, support, and heavy hitters tanks. I'm not a big DPS sort of guy. Why am I blanking on what DPS means again? Despicable. Whether or not to make one of my OCs neutral evil or not, I decided for the sake of the group cohesion to not. Yes, that's how I am as well, Bonsai. Like, I don't... Whenever I play D&D, my favorite part about D&D, my favorite part about, like, fantasy books when I read them is, like, found family. So if I ever do make a character that's kind of problematic, my goal is to make them change. My goal is for their own personal growth. Because that's my favorite part. Damage per second. Ah, bless you. Thank you. Thank you. I tend to play spellcasters, not full healers, but partial healers. Girly pops, for sure. Definitely a girly pop person. I'm either girly pop or like a grumpy girly pop. Yeah, exactly, Polar. Ugh. Playlist wants to make me cry way too much right now. I'm listening to it anyways. Oh, like every single song in this playlist has like a meaning behind it, the story, and I want to tell you guys about it so bad. Or in Kadir's case, he's physical and magical damage, dealing tank who can also heal. Love me a chaotic wizard. I'm just not very subtle. I'd rather blast a hole in the wall than pick a lock. That's valid. I like being the baby of the group, I guess you could say, is definitely something. Either that or like a badass lady. But like grumpy. Hold my body down. Time comes around, lay me gently in the cold dark. No grave can hold my body down. I wonder what Essex alignment was at the end of campaign 2. His heart grew 3 sizes that day. I'd love the idea. I would like to see someone take the scene from like the original Grinch movie, but like redo it as Essex. I think that'd be so funny. I like finding weird solutions that make the DM question his life choices and make him rethink around my out of the box game thinking. I also like that. That's why I think that it's important. Like I think it's important for, we've talked about this so many times on stream. Sorry guys. Sorry for the repetition. I think it's important for DMs to have the capability to understand that a spell might say what it is for, but if it says that you can cast it on something, you can play around with the idea on what it can actually do. Like within the rules. That's why I like having rules. I do prefer the rules of D&D 5e. I'm a big fan of it. But finding a way to make things work with those rules is what makes it extra fun. It's the same as like, I don't like playing games if you're cheating because you lose all the fun of it, you know? Like The Sims. I try not to motherload. Barda charisma, because I enjoy being able to. I'm a yapper. Me too. The devil is in the details. Once I did a quest for an Assassin's Guild in Elder Scrolls, assassins are supposed to be subtle and undetectable, but I was not. I killed everyone I came across, but I completed the quest. Hey, you know what? You did it. On your own terms. 10/10. Some of these are also recommended songs. If no one is alive to notice you, you go unnoticed. That's fact. No witness, no proof. You guys. Oh, that's real Hitman logic. Kill everyone on the map, remain undetected. Hey, you know what? You gotta go with your skills. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alex and Ricky should play a game of Blades in the Dark. That's my fair opinion. You don't have to play if you don't want to. Blades in the Dark, what's that? I definitely don't have time to play any games, but I still want to hear about it. Lord Vizerin? Vizeron? Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. It says you followed me twice, and I love that. Extra follow. Where's my sister in all her games? Oh my god. I miss Achievement Hunter. I used to work them. Play Hitman. It was always so funny. It's a Forged in the Dark game? I don't know what that is either. But I believe you. My favorite task in Assassin's Creed type games is sneak into base, kill all the people inside, and then leave the guards at the gate untouched, unknowing that they're guarding a death pit. That's so sad. No, they go home, realizing they are failures. The moment they realize what's inside anyways. Okay, so here's the problem. I don't like how little different color tones there are in the leather. So we're just gonna grab a brush, something textured. I think the Oberon. We're gonna play around with tones. I'm just gonna kind of swing them around through some random places. Play around with this one. What? No, too blue. Here, bounce off her skin tone and the green maybe for funsies. Yes. Sorry, I'm getting excited. I love doing this part. One of my characters, for example, is a melee pyromancer with high move speed and different damage for different situations from single or multi-target to area effects, but he's not sneaky, just very loud and very fast. He's the kind of guy to burn the building down, then go in and deal with what's left. It's kind of hot. I think that's good. That's, yeah. He's also inspired by 1800s Western martial arts. Ooh. Ratitsu. Yeah. I never said I was much See, now there's like tones in the clothes. Not so boring. 10. We love less boring. One day, Cat or I will run a game of Blades in the Dark where Ricky and Alex will be playing. Maybe one day. I am nowhere near close being able to play extra games these days, but I like that you want to DM them or run them. He walks with a limp, but uses fire to propel himself around the battlefield and beats people around with a solid brass cane. Phenomenal. Magnificent. Beautiful. Hell yeah, Sam. Are you watching stream at your work? Brass because it's very sturdy and very good conductor of heat. Cool. Things I did not know. 101. Black hole. My brain is literally so focused on my own like OC stuff that like I can't even think of anything else. This is a struggle. I don't know how people do it. I remember, is it Fire Force? The anime. I watched an episode with B, and there was an episode where like gold, when heated, caused magnets to either not work or work more. I don't know. I was curious about the science on that though. See if you could utilize it in a D&D character. Little fun fact for you. Other character ideas. There's divinely empowered versions of ranger or rogue that can do fancy things like sneak attack with their god's weapon. And there's a pretty good orc god who built and uses a giant 8-shot revolver. That's crazy. Not really a pew pew person, in game and outside, but that's cool. Buy Tusk Love on my iPad. I might get it to read on the train this weekend. Do it. Honestly, it's a fast read. You should do it. Other character ideas. There's divinely empowered versions. Oh, wait, I already read that. I was. My longer hair lets me hide my earbud. Oh, my God. That's phenomenal. Tell your friend I say they absolutely should. And I'll be doing a giveaway somewhere of the book at some point. When you lock in, yeah. You know, but you don't know. I'm gonna have to do it in one swing. Yeah. All right. Ooh, come on. Shaky hand. You can do it. You can liquefy later. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh my God. Oh God. Ooh. Okay. I want to read it, and none of them realize that it's from CR. Yeah, because you don't have to actually know anything about Critical Role for that book, which is super fun. We love to see it. It's an ad break, everyone. Perfect time to get up, drink some water, grab a snack. I will be back in 10 minutes. Be good. I'm still here. Sorry. Responding to a business message. Oh my god, that sound was my mic. Sorry. Hi. You have burger. What kind of burger are you having? Oh wait, I know that. Monterey Jack. Delicious. Let me just respond to this. Sorry, just doing some math. All right, I'm back. My brain is here. The newest campaign they published introduces a demigod that has me excited, but it hasn't been approved for organized play yet. They want people to play the campaign for it. But Lapoli is a goddess of monsters' heritage and acceptance. It's all about defending monsters who've been falsely vilified. Oh, I really like that. It reminds me of Prof's campaign, the world that they put together. I'm glad you're having this Friday time Saturday for me, but yes, thank you. I'm excited too. One of my beautiful friends is coming over. I don't know if she's still here, but she lives out of town and she's coming into town this weekend. So we decided to have a magic day for just the girls, the girly pops. There's going to be 3 of us, 4 depending on when Elvarsi gets off her tattoos for the day. You math, don't worry. I was calculating. Also, Fallen, I have info for you possibly. Stay tuned. Of some work stuff. You don't have to do anything, just sort of like a situation. Yeah. Info for you. Yeah, I'll tell you about it at some point. I'm kind of waiting to see how it goes. One sec. Okay. Thank you. Chat is awesome. That is correct information. This is your friendly reminder to drink water. I did not. I cuddled. Sorry. I'll drink water now. Hey, Umbramo. Umbramo. Thank you so much for the follow. I actually saw that you followed me when I opened up my streaming app today. You're very sweet. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you here. I love that you followed 6 days ago and you actually come to chat and right when your name is still at the top. That's really cool. It's nice to meet ya. Working on some Critical Role fan art. What am I doing? Oh yeah. The thing that I want to tell you about Fallen may involve me closing my commissions for a while. That's what I'll tell you. For my YouTube! Oh my god! Sorry, I don't mean to get so excited. It's just I never get to really post there anymore except for my VODs. And it makes my brain so happy when people find me through YouTube. Because way back in the day when I first started dreaming of doing art full time, I dreamed of being like a YouTuber. Like an artsy YouTuber and streamer. So I'm still working on them, but YouTube is definitely the hardest. You know what sucks? Video editing. You wanna know why? It takes a really long time. And you know what I don't have? Time. Famous? I don't know about that, my friend. You guys know me, so you make me feel pretty famous, but no. Yeah, Fallen, I'll tell you about it when I get a chance. I promise. But just a heads up, you guys. I don't know if that's going to be happening. I don't know. The inner Ashby in me is coming out. I'm bashful. But I might be closing commissions. We'll see. For a time. So heads up. But I will let you guys know if that actually becomes official. And I will also give it like a week. Like if there's any of my regulars that want to get commissions in before I close them. So that's if the thing that I'm thinking happens. Or mix it up tips and stumbled on your stuff. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. That makes me really happy. Yeah, I use Mix It Up for my PNG tuber. I'd love to switch to a VTuber at some point, and I'm sure that I will be using Mix It Up for similar things. But yeah. If you ever have questions on stream, about stream, how I have anything set up, etc., please don't hesitate to ask. When it comes to art, I can't like do full tutorials on stream, but like when it comes to streaming, I will absolutely sit here and tell you what I have and like bring it on screen and show you. That doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. I had a lot of help when I first started streaming. Shout out Fallen Morning, everyone. So it's definitely not definitely not something I would ever choose not to do for someone else. You're famous in my store because I've got a couple of your stickers on my water bottle and everyone loves them. Oh my god, that's so extra cute because you're local. Stop, I'll cry. Tell your friends to come visit me at Comic-Con. Speaking of, I hope I have the standees by then. I mean, I should. There's no reason that I shouldn't, in all honesty. Guys, this playlist makes me so emotional. Jesus. I spilled burger sauce on my brand new sweater and pants. Bonsai. No. Yeah, it's time to get the shout. Or Tide or whatever. What's the, it's like an oil? Make sure you wash it out before you wash it. No, before you dry it. Dry it. That's the thing. If you do, my wallet is going to hate me. Here's the thing. The stipulation to me purchasing the standees was that they would arrive before October. So I do not know if that's a danger for you. But I'm going to actually check in with my nice lady. Hello, Neve. Just wanted to check in on the standees. It's 5:21 a.m. for her right now, so I will not get an answer right away, but she's very sweet. She answers when I do not think she's at work. So, warning. Warning. They're not going up on the shop. They might go up on the shop at some point, not to the US, unfortunately, until all the stuff is dealt with. But if you're not in the US, I might put them up in the shop. After Comic-Con, though. No! Man, I want a tattoo so bad. I wish I had a tattoo fund. It's light-colored clothing, too. No. It's okay. You know what? Google how to get it out. Whatever you do, do not put it through the dryer or, like, hot wash. Is it hot wash? I think it's just dryer that, like, holds oil in. I'm not a maternal person. But I do indeed like Greek salad, and it has an oily dressing. I had to Google this, and I don't remember all of it. But Google, your best friend. I was looking for ways to set up some new stuff and wanted to try something new for redeems and model swapping. Yeah, so exactly how I have it now. Under my channel points, you can change it. I know. My dad is a stain remover expert. I love that that's his title. Love that for him. You should put it on like a shirt. Oh, wait, might be weird on a shirt. I get questions. I need more. I require more. Ooh. This is one of the suggested songs. I like her voice flipping. Delicious. I love good voice flipping. It's so pretty. Oh, thank you, Thistledown. No longer Baxter. Ah! Oh my god. Jeez. Sometimes I wonder, perhaps you are bullies. No, I'm just kidding. Let's add some more threads. Don't want to. Yeah. All right. You know, we're just gonna merge it. I'm gonna overthink it. It's fine. Wait, I need my reference photo. References are important. I say embrace the chaos, put it on a shirt, and annoy the prudes. You know what? Actually, you know what? And Rama's completely right. You can't please everyone. And you know what? I bet you'll make some people smile. Oh. Oh, my friends is being a cutie patootie. Hold on. Must respond. Okay. Distracted. What was I doing? Reference photo. Ew. Ugh. Enough the blue lighting. And now we're gonna mess with curves a little bit. Sometimes it's nice to just fool around with the layout types. Not that one. Whoa. I'm saving up to get a chess piece of flowers that represent each character in our current campaign as a memorial piece of sorts, including my character's brother and our fave NPC. I still need one player to tell me their character's flower because I can talk to one of my regulars who's a tattoo artist. Ooh, that's so exciting. That's actually so awesome. If you're interested, one of my best friends is a tattoo artist as well. She plays Ebros, Baxter's fiance, actually. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I love D&D tattoos specifically because even if the campaign crashes and burns, even if you have a falling out with that friend, the character still exists in a world in your head. The story still exists, you know? So even under that circumstance, like there's absolutely tattoos that I would love to get in regards to characters. So I love that. Yeah, message me, Sam. I will send you their information. The reason I followed you is because you're D&D nerd. Hell yeah, we have a lot of D&D nerds here. Actually, if you're interested, please check out the Discord. It is lurker friendly, and there's lots of nerdy stuff going on in there, along with art and streaming. And there's also self promo. There's also writing. We have monthly art challenges. We have obvious Dracula going on. There's a lot. The Lovely Fallen Morning runs the entire thing and keeps it very prim propre organized. Perfect. Thank you. I copied and pasted your info, Colin, for the obvious Drek. Bless. Just responding. Oh yes, make sure you feed the cats. I unfortunately have not been doing well mentally and forgot to feed my sister's cats twice. Not 2 days in a row, though. Do not be alarmed. But yeah, feed them. Don't be a criminal like me, please. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. I just feel like there's not enough texture. You know? I'm just gonna grab some sort of weird random texture brush. Uh and a different color because I cannot see what I'm doing. Cause like stuff gets dirty, you know? Fish! How you doing? Fish, did you get your last package? my my mail office. I don't know why it hates your address so much, but I stress. This is still Nemea's playlist. There's a chance that it's like I have the like suggested turned on, but it is her playlist. I'm big in the emotions right now. I eat fish and meat. A good fresh food. I just went and checked the mirror, and I guess it's just a crumb or something on my pants because I only see the stain on my sweater. Yay! I'm glad. I am happy. Sam, I would like the link instantly, please. I would like the link in chat, please. Please, please, Sam, link in chat. Thank you. There, give it a little bit of a well-worn look, mayhaps. I feel like there's still more I could do here. It is still too clean, and if you've read the book, it feels wrong. Bless you. Oh, except, merci beaucoup. Catalog, please. Oh, they have vinyls? That's so sick. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love the... Okay, wait, hold on. There's no personal information that shows up because of it being money, right? No? Okay. All right. Okay. I love this sweater. This one a lot. I do wish there was zip up though. Oh my god. Box set. That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so neat. They're all eyes. That's so cool. What sizes do they carry though? Ooh! They go up to 3X. Oh my god. Oh no. Poseidon, supposedly. Oh my god. It is in US dollars. Yes, I could tell because it's way less than or not way less. Like it's this number. This number usually means US. Don't you worry. But yeah, I really like this one. I do not have a sweater this color. I love me a big comfy sweater. Hell yeah. Thank you for sending that link. Cutie patootie. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, Melissa asked me a question. I have not forwarded that question. Hold on. Okay, okay. I'm hating some of the red tones. I'm just going to fix it. Huh. My friend had sent me the link, so I had to tell you about it. Bless your friend. Thank you so much for passing along this info. I think I'm just going to settle on that. Next, we have belts. So we're just dealing with some messages. Oh, I don't think this song's on the playlist. All right. Add to playlist. Very nice. Okay. Forever. All right, more leather. Yay. See if we can be faster. Oh, if your love was the little rain, I'd lie on the roof, you guys. Oh my god. Ah, this sucks. Oh man. Don't look at it. Don't worry about it. It's not important. It's not important. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing. Can't believe I'm a goose. Hearing all this beautiful sad music and I'm a goose. Ah. feel like this song technically does not belong on this playlist because it's kind of a breakup song. Well, actually. Fall, don't laugh at me! I'm just a goose. I'm doing my best. Just a small town goose. Rhymes with goose. I'm just a goose. Shout out to Star for that GIF emote, by the way. Just a friendly reminder. Star's not here to stop me from saying it. Goose on the loose. Is that your sandwich? Not anymore. Hi, Decora. Nice to see you. How are you? Belt doesn't fully make sense. I went with the reference of the official art, but I think I'm confused. No, maybe it just comes from the inside, not the out. Yeah. Okay. Sure. It's all right. Sounds pretty good. How is your games going with your cool lady? Do they know yet? Like the party members? And also the players, remind me. Oh, we missed some of the shirt. Oh, guys, have you heard the song yet by Comb? Oh, D&D nerds who like romance, please. Listen. Listen up. I literally want to cry at how much I love this song. Oh, that's why it's up there. Okay. They're the They saw her foot first part of her they were ever seen in 1 year of mostly weekly play. Oh, man. Is it like a group that doesn't role play very much? Because I have a friend in chat who has a similar issue. And I hate that. I would literally be so upset. I hate playing with players that don't, like, ask questions and get to know each other as characters. Like, why are you here? Go play a video game. Professional opinion from a non-professional. Said friend peaks. Isn't this song so beautiful? So fucking so nice. I'm gonna cry. I don't know if you've been listening to lyrics, but it's all D&D stuff. Celesta, are you here? Say I, please. Kiri says, yeah, of course. Bring her, but warn her that it's nerd time and she needs to accept it. But also, like, she doesn't have to play. She can also just watch. If she's not vibing. There might be times when I do that even. So it's just like a fun girls' day. Girls' time. So. She's only played once, so I want her to get to experience it. So it's full enjoyment. Hell yeah. Maybe she could sit and just like watch a few of the games to start. If she wants to, like, be your partner. I've done that when I was teaching my sister and stuff. Like, they sit next to me and I show them what I'm playing and I like try and explain to them why I'm playing it, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be great. I'd love for you to do that. A little bit that, a little bit she's the only survivor of TPK, so the group's all newish to each other. Oh, well, that's different. Did the last group know? Out of curiosity? You know? Also, let me know what time you're coming over on Saturday, Kalista. The group being a game, all the same players. Yes, no, I know what you mean. So, like, if it was a TPK that was recent, the people that all just died, did those characters by the players know? Also, how did you guys TPK? I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, they also didn't? No, let me fight them. I'm sorry to hear that. Are they just not role playing? I'm such a big like if you don't want to role play, find a table specifically that is just there for like the mechanics and like video games, because I hate the idea of working hard on a character and no one caring about them. Again, I play D&D to like have that found family and like the excitement of people working together and succeeding and all of those things. So I'm very aggressive about it. Like if I ever like DM, I will not be quiet about that if I feel like people are not doing that. Like there's always ways to say it, I think, nicely, but as a player, I get really, really peeved. I shall figure it out. I want to go to Starbucks before I come over because I don't have any and I'm obsessed for the fall menu. Ah, yes. The pumpkin spice latte season is here. Calista, I added these songs for Arendor. There's, I think, 2 songs by this group. Or person? Group. My ribs are no bueno. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Is even getting annoyed as I keep getting weirder. Like took summon aberration. I've been getting a little beholder on the table. Your DM's getting annoyed that the players aren't noticing it. or that you're getting weirder. Because is this a red flag or a green flag? I'm gonna get pumpkin spice stuff on the weekend. Take the drugs, bonsai. Take care of your body. No, see, this is the problem. If you add highlights like that, it looks like shiny, and I'm trying to avoid that. That they're not questioning what the fuck is going on. Here's the thing. I'm a big believer where the DM can be the bad guy without being the bad guy. Like, if I was a DM in this situation, which granted, I have never been a DM full time, so perhaps I'm wrong. I don't like confrontation, but when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm really, really passionate about the fact that if you are not playing it like a TTRPG, you need to quit playing and go play a video game. I'm a big believer in that, especially because don't get me wrong, I can think that it's okay to be maybe uncomfortable with roleplay. Take the time to figure out how to be less uncomfortable. Play improv games together. Play Jackbox Party Pack together. Fallen. Do things to make yourself more comfortable. And if there is an issue, whether or not it be big, there is nothing wrong with the DM correcting that situation in a way that is not cruel. Because sometimes it is just shyness, or maybe people don't even realize it. People don't realize the extent with which that you can be a whole other person. That is the magic of Dungeons and Dragons or other tabletop like role-playing games. It's beautiful. And if you're not going to play it, go find a table that wants to play video game type D&D or get the fuck out. Just my opinion. Like, the idea that someone sits down and they make this story for their character, whether it be tragic or not, granted I'm a tragic lover, they never get to share the beauty and joy, character growth, choices being made because of things that people know and don't know without proper role play. You can play for 3 years and never get to share any proper information about your character. Never have someone worry that you're dying. Why are you playing if you're missing out on the best part? Just my opinion. We finished that campaign this week, and at no point did anyone find out Serena's a pirate until I mentioned it in the wind down. That makes me so furious for you. It's not even funny. Like, I am not someone who would be quiet. As a player, maybe. Although I do tend to bring it up with my DMs when I'm having issues. I like to think I'm not a problem player. I've never had like a really bad situation, really inside game. Well, that's not necessarily true. Not a bad situation where like I had to leave or something like that. But like take the time. Take the time. Light Lurian, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Please do tell what you're working on today. Arts tax. I'd love to see. You're the first raider today. You're so sweet. You trying to schedule a COVID shot and you're in the US, you might have to lie about having a pre-existing condition in order to get it if you're under 65. Oh, that's so crazy. Me and my party members love playing the PowerPoint Jackbox game in character. Hell yeah. The reason we haven't done in character yet is because our DM doesn't have a DM PC. I hope one day we could play that though. I love learning about people's characters. Me too. Like, I very much love, in game, not out of game. Like, how many times Fallen when we've been playing together, or even here on stream, I've talked about it. Like, if I'm playing games in the stream, in the server, or whatever it might be, I say, don't tell me about your character. I want to learn about them in character. I want to have a genuine reaction as that character, because it's different depending on who I'm playing. And while I do believe I can not meta, I like the joy of learning it in character. Like, when I play a character, I like step into their shoes and it's magical. Sorry, Eli, I'm ranting right now. I'll bring you all attacks in a second. What you working on? I'm working on some fan art of Tusk Love, for a book giveaway that I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. Trying to get it done because I'm really behind on lots and lots of things. What was I doing? Where was I? We are trying not to over highlight. Yeah, we're just yapping. Mostly me. I'm yapping. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. I love seeing how people work. Jeez. Look at that umbrella. Look at the paint texture every time. I am so intrigued at seeing how other people work. I can see that there's line art down here, but no line art for this character. I have questions. Oh, thank you. Hair is my favorite thing to use to show movement in a piece, for sure. This looks so good. I'm really obsessed with the umbrella though. Like it looks like real, like freakily so. And then you zoom in, and you see all like the strokes and stuff. It's popping off the page. That's so cool. His sketch is hidden. Oh my god, I thought you were just going in raw. I was like, that's crazy. But some people do that, so it happens. That's so cool. Man. Oh, cute little tights. This is so cute. Is this an OC? Is this a commission? Do you want to tell us about it? Friendly reminder, everyone, if you are listening right now, whether live or in the VOD, go check out Lie at Luria. I believe your name popped up on screen. Yeah. That's so cool. I love. Oh my gosh, this gigantic umbrella. We ain't never getting wet. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, just responding to a work thing. Sorry. Just checking my notifications. From you. It was hard to shade the leather with this SketchUp. This is a personal piece, but I'm treating it like a comm. I did thumbnails and real thirds and everything. Oh my god, hell yeah, good for you. I am interested. Let me press. Oh, man, it's so cool. That's so good. Oh, this is so cute. So are they your OCs? Tell me more. I'd love to know more. That's so good. Thank you so much again for the raid. Thank you for showing us your artwork and for grabbing us that second link. That's so neat. I love seeing people's progress. Like, I also just really like to show people that you can have any steps. They don't have to all be the same to reach a result that you like. Like, it's so cool. And how could I forget? Hold all the water in your hand. No. Hand. Oh no. Cool. Need my reference photo. Fuck. The one who's crouched down is my D&D character and VTuber. The gray one is my friend's character, and that's their non-canon daughter. She's here because magic is weird. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you for showing us. Man. Cutie patooties. This. Not nonsense at all. Not blah, 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 blah. Not nonsense. Oh my god. Not nonsense at all. I returned from field work. Welcome back. Getting a flu and COVID and RSV vaccine sounds like it would knock me on my ass, but I should probably get it because I am immunocompromised. It sounds like you definitely should. I would definitely talk to your doctor. Need to look at anything other than a screen for a bit. Yes, please do. Go touch grass. Go drink water. Rest your eyes. Thank you so much again for the raid. My cousin keeps yelling at me to go touch grass since I saw her for the first time in a while the other day. She messaged me on Instagram. Did you touch grass? The answer was no. I'm struggling. Of a part they pulled out so we can make a new one. Ooh, what kind of part? Incoming ad break, everyone. I'm not going to take a full break this time, but I will stop drawing for the 3 minutes. So if you're not a sub, do not fret. A big concrete collar they put around burners to shield frames. What kind of item? What kind of burners? Like for a stove or like for a big industrial machine? So many questions. Probably at a refinery. So interesting to think of all of us nerds and like the jobs or like daily day-to-days that we have that differ. Like in my D&D group, one of us, the DM, is a sous chef. I'm an artist. My friend's a tattoo artist. Unfortunately, do not know the title of her partner, but I know he does possibly like marketing and digital stuff for a company. And the other one is a math and science high school teacher. Like, it's just such a weird thought to picture like my friends in that sort of place. I don't know. It's a very obscure thought. Here, let me do my daily stuff that I got to do while we're on this break. Firstly is my Finch app. Self-care. It says my mind is open and ready to learn. No, I don't feel like learning today. Let's see. I have drank water. I have taken my meds. You've not played the Finch app. I do quite like it. I did get out of bed. I did not do the rest of that. Shop. A leaf. That's so cute. I'm gonna purchase that. Not real purchase. Do not worry. Oh my god. And these outfits are so cute. The shoes are not. Let's see. So cute. Not gonna get it though. Oh my gosh, we should add each other on Finch. Hold on. Self-care. I don't see any problem with that. Hold on. I need to change my outfit. It's daytime. I have a friend who uses it religiously, so at night she dresses it up in pajamas and sends me a good night, and in the morning sends me a good morning, changes her outfit. Oh yeah, let me change my fit. Dun, 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 dun. How do I do this? Send back good vibes. Okay, hold on. Add friend. Invite someone new. Find a friend. Share your link. That's what I want. Whoopee. Speaking of, I'm going to do my Korean before we continue arting. Before I forget. Sam, I'm sending you a link. Weird. Hey. Shit. Sending you a link. Hold on. There you go. Our table is an artist, a disability support carer, a child care coordinator. Oh, my mouth is not working with me today. Tutor, a bartender, content creator, and 4 people who work from the government and IT. Such a wild thought. Okay, let me do the bird cult. I'll do it with you guys on the thing so you can hear me. You can hear me practice. Let's see. Speak. Let's try it. You guys can hear me totally mess up Korean. So if you speak Korean, don't judge me. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Why did I do this? 빙수란차 주세요. Oh. 차. 차. This bitch. What's bingsu? I've never heard of it before. Kopina juice. I'm talking slow. Don't judge me. Never said I was good. I just want to watch my Korean shows while I draw at the same time. All I want. Juice 감사합니다. I feel like I'm talking too slow. Like if you ever watch K-dramas, they talk really fast. 안녕하세요, 빙수 주세요. Ah. 6 players in the DM, but a few of us have 2 jobs. Oh, I see. I was actually curious about that too. I was like, that's way more than I thought. What is this? 차랑 케이크 주세요. That means tea and cake, please. 빙수랑 케이크 주세요. Love that cake is 케이크. What is this one? Oh, no. What is this? 케이크. Oh, it's the same thing. 케이크나 차 주세요. I've never done just the speech. 커피 감사합니다. That means thank you for the coffee. Important one for me, I'm sure. For, Korea that I probably will never go to. 케이크랑 커피 주세요. I've gotten them all perfect, by the way. Except for the ones that you have to hear me repeat a word over and over. Why is this one a question? 안녕하세요? That says hello. Why is it hello? Sorry, I'm not laughing. Perfect lesson. Thanks, bird. Day 440. 1 day streak. I can do it. Hello? Hello? All right, let me just nudge. A bunch of people before the, annoying thing came out that a lot of people left to Duo for. A bunch of me and my friends all split a family plan. So I'm not going to let it go to waste. Not with someone else. Mm-hmm. Thanks for coming to my Korean lesson for the day. I only do one lesson. I don't usually do the actual goals anymore. But I've been really enjoying it lately. I feel like, even though I'm not like good at actually speaking it, I feel like I'm able to catch a lot more when I watch my dramas. So that's nice. French and sign language. Sam, where we live, learn French. It is way easier to get a really good job. For sure. Okay. Metal. All right. Okay. All right. Let me just stand up for a second. Oh my god. Someone else. With someone else. Yeah, sign language is definitely also a good one. For sure, for sure. Yeah. The only reason I started learning another language, don't get me wrong, I would love to learn every language ever. That has always been, well, not always, but in my adulthood has always been the superpower that I always say I would want. But is literally just so I can watch my K-dramas. Like, I'm a rewatcher, and I want to be able to rewatch while drawing. I've been trying, but I always forget to continue my lessons, and then I abandoned it for a few months. I might have a friend that might be able to help you. Perchance, I will bring it by her. But I know she was looking for someone who can speak French for her to practice her as well. I believe she's fluent. I believe so. She seems fluent whenever she talks in French to me. Not that I understand. I know est-ce que je peux aller aux toilettes, but I do not know anything else. Are we shocked? No. Yeah, Kiri. But I don't wanna say for sure or anything, but I will mention to her that that's something that you were talking about. We had a deaf kid in my grade 1. He has since gotten a cochlear and can mostly hear now, class. So the entire class learned the alphabet. Oh, that's really awesome. I know how to say my name is Hailiiz. Like, I know how to spell out my name. And say my name is. But that's it. I was learning sign language for a while, I think, along with Korean when I first started. Because one was like for benefit with work, because we had patients that were ASL fluent, and I only knew how to say thank you or sorry. What am I doing? Oh, I'm skipping the skirt and moving to the white shirt. Getting it out of the way. That's what we're doing. Also drinking water. Everyone, hydration break, please. Yeah. Plus, remind me to mention it to Carrie when I see her this weekend. I can get by in conversation when it comes to sign, and I have a few regulars who are deaf, so it's great practice. Oh, that's really great. Yeah, I cannot get by in conversation in anything. I do not speak another language fluently at all. I wish that I did. But I really enjoy Korean. Korean language pleases my earballs. Like, I just like the sounds. I don't know how to explain it. Also, Mandarin, like whichever is the specific one that is mostly in Chinese dramas. It sounds so cool. I don't think I could ever speak Mandarin. I was learning Mandarin. I did have multiple lessons of different languages going on. I was also learning chess, the Bird app, because you can do that. I already knew how to play chess since I was a kid. I just don't remember it super well. So I was like, oh, they have chess on here now? You know, if I don't feel like doing a language, I'll throw that up. All right, what was I doing? Ah, this. A language that requires a different alphabet. The only thing that I struggle with, like, I definitely need more practice when it comes to sometimes, for example, when the S consonant is at the bottom of a, what's it called? What's it called when you make one sound? Like my name is Rick E. That's two different. What's the word? What's the word? Help me. Two different. Oh my god, I'm totally blanking. Syllable. Yes. Okay. So if an S consonant is at the bottom of a syllable in Hangul, Korean, written, it makes a T sound. Disrespectful, in my opinion. But like it's like those things that I'm still struggling with. Although I do understand the basic vowels and consonants. I believe now by heart. But actually knowing what the words are, whew. Actually one of the things that I do a lot is because I'm still on Twitter. I'm the worst. I'm still on Twitter and I follow a lot of Korean artists and I try and guess what their tweets say before I translate it. I actually do that a lot. I noticed it the other day and I hadn't really noticed how much I do it. Like it wasn't really something that I like sought out to do, but I have a great time. I believe there was a word that I figured out the other day. It's drawing. I don't know. When you're not super focused on a part, can I see the flowers up close? I hate painting flowers, but I want to get better. Oh my god, you're so sweet. I didn't paint these. These are stamps that I then added like a darker color to. Like they're not really done and they're going to be like motion, but you're in luck. Let me just make sure that I'm not flashing you with Baxter boobs. Hold on. Because I do have flowers that I did paint available to look at. Oh, the song is so beautiful. Oh my good gracious. All right. Here's flowers that I did paint. Multiply layer, screenshot. Or nope. What the fuck? Multiply layer, screen layer. Also, when you do the base color, add some different tones into the base color. 2, I 100% trace flowers. You're not a criminal for doing that. That is a valid way to draw flowers. You also slowly learn to draw them as you do that, which is great. I'm pretty sure the letter K just doesn't exist in French. Yeah, I think, is it TH that I'm thinking of doesn't exist in Korean? I don't think so. I know how to say 안녕하세요 리키입니다. I don't know how to say artist. I think it starts with an M. I'm curious now. English to Korean. Oh god. Easy. Artist. That's how you say artist. So 안녕하세요 리키입니다. Artist. No, 저는 oh my god, that one's so hard. Aist. Probably say it really fast like that. God, I don't remember. Iseyo. No, I don't remember how it goes. I'm slowly learning. I do really enjoy when the English kind of sounds, when the Korean kind of sounds like the English word, like cake, juice. Again, I have no Korean friends to speak to. I used to use Hello Talk, but people tend to use it as a dating website, so I don't use it anymore. And then I just want to be able to watch my K-dramas. Please. Japanese does this too. It makes my brain so happy. It's so fun to say. Without having to look up a bunch of blogs. Hell yeah. Good job. Flowers plants are so annoying, but I keep ending up with comms that have them. I completely agree with you. They're so tedious. I will say at this point, I prefer them over painting hair. So, pros and cons. Yeah. Yeah, I never mind. You're always welcome to ask questions like that. Zoom in, all that kind of stuff. I was learning a little Portuguese at one point because I know two of my coworkers speak it, and I wanted to scare them by knowing what they were talking about. I love that idea. Brings me joy. Yeah. I used to have, when I worked at the clinic, there was this absolutely wonderful, beautiful lady who ran the convenience store upstairs named Misu, and she would help me with my Korean when I was learning. Oh, weird that you said convenience store at the same time. It's shortened to konbini. Konbini. What's convenience store in Korean? My brain has stopped focusing. Can you tell? Switch. How do I spell convenience? I before E except after C. Everyone. So Google says it's Pyeonwijom. Pyeonwijom. But there's so many words. Like one of the reasons that Duolingo is not actually as effective is because it doesn't include how they say things actually casually. So like thank you is 감사합니다. But when they actually say it, it's 감사합니다. Like they might not even say the first syllable. Hello is 안녕하세요, but a lot of times just go 안녕. Anyway, that's it. It doesn't have that. So it's missing that sort of barrier, its own version of a language barrier, I guess you could say, of like what people actually say over the technical words. Yeah. How do you say cute in Korean to a girl? That's the top ask, you guys. Kyopta means cute. Oh. Not here though. What is this? Wait. Why did they write it in English like that? Yo. Yo. I think I'm saying that wrong. I'm saying wa. Michif, Métis language. Correct me on the thing, please, and thank you. Or the pronunciation. It's just a bastardized French and Ojibwe Cree mixture. So many of the words in it I already know because I grew up learning French. Convenient. Field measurements always take 3 trips. The initial measurements, the measurements you missed, and the method, my method setting up. That sounds about right. How long was the trip every time? Well, we do that in English too. Like to say 6th sense, we aren't pronouncing every single letter. 6th sense. Yeah. Yeah, because if I say 6th sense, yeah, I guess I'm not enunciating every letter. I'm getting notifications. Oh, okay, that's good. Cool. Just in the warehouse. Nice. I think I'm gonna get stuck on my bus because it's so crowded. I don't think I can get off if I stop. Just say, excuse me, please. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. You are Canadian, Sam. You can do it. Say your sorries and squish through. I believe. Do it for me. Don't get stuck on your bus. Time to go home. There's no shadows on the skin yet from the clothes because there is indeed a nude version of this, by the way. Just a heads up. Only my spicy patrons will get to see that though. No, not sleep. Throw some elbows if you need. Yeah, this is Canada. You can do it. I believe in you. Just say, excuse me, please, excuse me. That's how we do it. Specifically me. Zesty Testy 420. Phenomenal name, dude. Thank you so much for the follow. Redeeming Eevee because it's officially late in Europe. Oh my gosh, what time is it for you? I'd laugh if you're like, I'm not in Europe. Just thought about it. It's late there. I hope they have a good night. Hi, I'm new here. Definitely. Welcome in, new here. I'm Dad. Just kidding. Hello. Welcome in. Working on some fan art today. Hi, buddy. Oh, you look dead tired, man. My partner is here. Nearly midnight. Man. I've been going to bed so early due to my diet change. That's actually part of the reason I've been kind of struggling a bit. Because I'm doing better. Oh god. Oh, that's my mic. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm doing better. I don't want to say physical health wise, because that's wrong. But eating health wise, that's kind of wrong too. I've been eating. It's interesting. I have Vyvanse, if you guys know, and it hinders your appetite. Anyways, so because I am on a deficit, I'm very physically exhausted, but my mind is not exhausted. And then I stay up, hi baby, like 3 to 6 a.m. And then I sleep. How long did we sleep for last night? 3 hours. But my ADHD meds keep me alive, so here we are. I love my weighted blanket. I actually feel like I would really enjoy a weighted blanket, but I also feel like I'd panic at the same time. So alas. I do have this thing where I like to have like a softer, thinner blanket, and I switch between like hugging one blanket, like tubing it up and hugging it, and then having the other one like over me, and then I turn and switch. Do be destroying the appetite, yeah. Mentally doing pretty good. The mentally part is not the same for me. It's fine. We're fine. Doing my best. Invest in one. Unfortunately, I must invest in bills first, which I do not have this month. So I'm going to be hopefully working hard. We'll see. I'm, you know, you guys know me. I won't bore you with the details. I think I've told you this, but your ADHD meds process better if you eat protein before you take them. Here's the thing. I really only have one meal a day. And I don't have much grocery. British accent. Oh, sorry. I like fall into accents all the time. Usually British or Baxter's. My bad. I do that a lot. European, specifically Scottish. You know what, Scott, with Scotch? I just assumed that you really liked a good Scotch. No, I'm just kidding. I knew you're from Scotland. You told us once. Ads are coming. They shouldn't be. Huh? There should be no ads here. We don't have pre-roll and it's 3:26. If you're getting ads, something is wrong. I do have, oh god, I have protein bars and protein shakes. This stupid girl. It shouldn't be Twitch Turbo. There should be no ads unless there's something going on that I'm not aware of. I have my ad set up to 3 an hour. You got off the bus. I'm so proud of you. Did you elbows up? Elbows? Ricky, draw. You're an artist. Get your shit together. Yeah. Wait, yeah, what? I used to work in whiskey, so that's where the name comes from. Oh, cool. I'm a former Scottish whiskey bartender and salesman. That's incredibly Scottish. I believe it is a day you got off the bus. It's, the buses in our city is, kind of scary sometimes. So I'm proud of you for getting off the bus. I accidentally stepped on someone's foot. You know what? Shit happens. Shit happens. The elbows for when you jab people with them. Yeah. They say ow. I do get made fun of for how I say elbows quite often. Sorry. I don't think I want to do that part of the shirt yet. I'm gonna do the corset. List, are you triggered yet? You triggered, fam? If D&D ends early, I'll message you tonight. Okay? You guys have watched Hidden Love. This is like the main song, and it's so fucking good. It's on all of my D&D or character playlists for sure. Usually done by 8. Okay. D&D sometimes goes late, sometimes ends early. So I have no guarantees of nothing. But if I'm alive, I will text you. If you don't hear from me and you're tired, go to bed. I won't be insulted. Don't wait for me. Do not wait for me. Tonight I play Cole, previously known as Kaz, but I'm trying to fix it because her name is actually Cole. She was just in hiding, so she's going by Kaz. but we played it for so long where I was Kaz that it was like very weird to do the switch because I never played Cole. But it's Cole. She is a level 18 or 19 roguelike. We're at the end of the campaign. We need to defeat Ball, one of the dead three. I think my nephew's coming up. I feel like I can hear children voices. Yeah, she's my accidentally married one. No, the one BDMs is Baxter, the one talking right now for me. The one that I play is on Wednesday, LEDMs, and I've been in it quite a long time, although I haven't been in it since the beginning. I think I joined at level 13. I think, maybe. 11, B says. I'm balls deep into the campaign. Yes, exactly that. We just killed Grozit, which was my character's BBEG. It was actually her Warlock patron. We just killed him. Wild. My character is also currently cursed, although nobody knows that. I'll read to you what the curse says. Opened. There is nothing in the world more important than me and my desires. That is the curse. I do not lose my magic. That's actually how I tested if my Warlock patron was dead. See, I accidentally got married. If you guys saw the artwork I made for my real life partner's birthday, it is our D&D characters that legitimately, accidentally, not planned, accidental wish spell got married. And he has a Warlock patron as well. It's this kid named Chaos. And when I went to try doing a Warlock spell to test to see if my patron was indeed dead, a teenage kid showed up in my head and was like, so I feel like I'm gonna like take over now because like it feels like it's kind of, you know, passed down. So she's still Warlock as well. Taking the blue during rush hour because I keep getting crammed in like a sardine. Man, yeah, they changed the way the buses work since I used to use it all the time. Crazy. Careful out there. Oh, more beautiful music. Novo. Also, I was wrong. My nephew is not here. That's my downstairs neighbor. Oh, too much, too much. Oh, another cat walking home? Aw, what do you mean another? What do you mean another? A year ago, a major Pathfinder god died. Then many other powerful things went down like dominoes, and there was a book about the consequences of it. One bit was a build option for witches, Pathfinder version of Warlock, whose patron is suddenly missing. That's so fun. Guys, I have a really important question for you. And I feel like anyone who's like really in tune with like science and geography will only be able to answer. Maybe. Are you prepared? Does anyone want this question? It is a question related to D&D and world building that I need to figure out. Okay. It is specifically if the elements did not work properly. Like if you tried to light a flame, it was extra hard to do. What other downsides would there be in the world? How could you make up for the downsides? I'm trying to decide if I want it to be specifically just the elements of the world, or also or only the magical elements of the world, where things have to become all mundane again. Fire, light, that kind of stuff. I think I'll probably lean that front. But I liked the idea of like the world not working properly because its elements weren't working. Its seasons were affected, if you will. I know nothing, but will answer with the confidence of someone who does. I expect nothing less. I have a friend that's very good at geography, so I definitely want to run this question by her. I just think it'd be very cool to be able to kind of work in. Because essentially, this is something that isn't a spoiler for my future players if I ever do run the campaign in the world. But essentially, the seasons and the elements of the world are not working properly, and I'm trying to figure out what the downfalls of that are, science-wise, as well as magically. Essentially, the fire bit. There's a book series called The Emberverse, which that sounds similar to. First book is Dies the Fire. Can you do me a favor? Can you like DM that to me? Fire light can lure in enemies. True, so that's technically a plus because it just reminds people, hey, don't light a fire. But that's sort of on the smaller scale. I'm looking for like the bigger scale. Like maybe oxygen is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, trees are working fine. That's unrelated. So I suppose maybe not, but I don't know. Like, there's just things. If things like fire were very difficult to create, you would likely have pretty devastated populations. If we're talking seasons, we would get into the topic of entropy. If you can't add energy into a system, it's going to burn out. So you'd likely see something like nuclear winter. See, this is what I'm talking about. What the fuck does that mean? The seasons aren't working properly. Crops and plants are going to be a problem. Yes. So the question is, this is a big problem that my players, Sanesi and Fallen, I hope one day would be two of them. And this is things that you would know. I will not tell you why they are the way they are, but these are things that are already established within your world when it starts. So these are not spoilers for the campaign. So I'm trying to think of like how those things could be fixed when it's related to possibly both magic and just the elements of the world. That's my question. Animals that rely on certain temperature conditions for mating or hatching. Oh, yes. You want a science D&D campaign? I was just looking to the NASA TT. No. I don't want another D&D campaign, although I appreciate that. This is a homebrew thing that I'm slowly figuring out. It's been like, I think over a year. But lately I've been really into it. And like figuring out stuff for the world. And also a prequel to it. I feel like the elements would be okay unless you're going to create a world that does not rely on oxygen and whatnot, but you could make it so the element magic is funky. Well, that's the thing. Is that there has to be more need, I think, to make it worth making a homebrew world around than just the magic, which is why I do want to lean in because of specific reasons that also the weather is funky. I'm talking extra tornadoes. I'm talking extra those hot holes in the ground. That kind of stuff. So it would definitely be a lot of research on my part. Looking at people not cooking so much or like having a central fire source that people have to go collect. Oh, I like that. Like collections. That's cool. Yes, exactly. Callisto, that's my point. That's exactly my point. It is not a section. It is a world issue. Yeah. Just cash. No, nothing suspicious about it for sure. But your characters would already be dealing with these issues and know of them, even if maybe you don't deal with certain ones. Think like a new ice age, incredibly sparse populations, cities would be next to non-existent, and people would be reliant on small communities to meet their basic needs. If it's just magic, there may be more of a technological dark age as far as magic is concerned, and people using more mundane solutions to make do. That's probably what I'm going to lean towards, I think. So like, more people would have all of the mundane things that I feel like are not as common or necessary in D&D. Okay, sounds good. Say hello for me. Hi. Oh, damn it. I don't know who said hi first. Hello. But yeah, it's definitely makes it more interesting, I think. Thank you, Thistledown. Lord this. Oh. Um, but yeah, just a thought. If you guys ever have a thought, please let me know. I do really like the idea of people having to collect the things. I do still really like the idea of like even mundane fire being difficult because I want it to be severe enough that people are now being like, okay, we need to figure this out. You know? Get the elements magic would be in either servitude or positions of power depending on your societal structure. Well, here's the thing. There is only one. There will only be one in the entire world. Who does. Only one. Incorrect. There might be 5. I'm still figuring it out. But yes, it would definitely be a whole thing. But that would be spoilers, so I can't tell you that. But you're right, very much so. Yeah. Since it was really good at putting real world stuff into D&D. Oh, I see. You're just saying like to research it, not to actually play it. I understood. What was it called? Nice D&D campaign. Do you want to, I don't know if you're in the Discord, Umbramo, but if you could go into the Discord and post it in D&D and tag me, that'd be great. Lovely. Or just send the link in here, because I'm feeling lazy. As you might be able to tell, I've paused drawing for the day. I'm enjoying the yapping. I've been really, like I said, like, into writing OC stuff and world stuff and trying to figure it out. Because I feel like before I can actually plan out the world, this sort of information I would need to know beforehand to really show it. Although this world was not always like this, which is an important note. So if mundane fire is difficult, you may see, as mentioned, fire being viewed as communal, and things like cooking being communal. Am I inventing communism? Wait, is that the right word? You may see people living in longhouses with everlasting stews and fire pits that are religiously maintained to prevent them from failing or going out. That's true. There is like radiant fire that is hot. So you're right. Clerics might become kind of awesome in that regard. Which is interesting. However, this is when I say homebrew, I mean, excuse me. Fine, we'll go to chat. Leave me alone. When I say homebrew, I mean like I want to homebrew the gods. I want to homebrew the worlds. I want it to be mine. Well, to be fair, my goal is also to write a book that's a prequel to the campaign. And that would require non-copyrighted material of a world. So, yeah. It's been on my mind a lot as of late. For sure. I spent time last night learning about wind patterns, how they affect things like deserts, and how waterways work. Oh my god, see? Maybe you could help me with this, actually, because oh my gosh, I need to not be sleepy. Can someone choose another one? Not eepy. The non-sleeps have hit me. My meds have officially 100% kicked in. What else is? Oh, thank you. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That was a lot. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. That was so fun. I had a good time. Yeah. Cause like, so that's just fire. We've mostly been talking about fire. She's just a stinky bisexual cat girl. That's me. So that's fire. We have earth. Earth would probably be like earthquakes. Again, you said like gardening. Like crops would be dying. So food source would be an issue. Food source for animals would be an issue. The weather is also a factor in this. So winter sounds like winter will be more common during this time, I believe, is the impression. Although I think I'm comfortable messing around a bit with the science on that. So it's not full winter. Essentially, I want it to be crazy. Crazy, wild, goofy, haha, not right at all. Fire could move since wind gets magically charged and they're not in the not contained properly. Fire could move. So like you could have a perfectly non-windy day and then suddenly you have a windy day and suddenly your trees are all on fire. Oh no. That's a fun thought. Oh man, I have so many cool ideas that are coming to me. I'm enjoying this conversation a lot. Okay, earth, water. Water would also be an issue. So water already exists in the world. It's not something that has to be created. So I wonder how that would be dealt with. You'd want to focus on hardware and crops that grow fast: wheat, barley, rice, oats, potato, and earthquakes. You may see building design like that in East Asia, which is meant to move with earthquakes. Ooh. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Again, this is a world. I think it's maybe going to be, I have to figure out the actual like aging situation without giving any information here. But I think I can't ask questions without spoilers on that front. So the time difference, but this is a world that did not always act like this, if that makes sense. Another series to check: Deathgate cycle. The world was sundered in a mage war, and most people are on 4 worlds, each with far too much one element and a lack of the other 3. There were supposed to be magic portals linking them, but they didn't work. Interesting. That's definitely interesting considering the entire purpose of the book. Water could have the wrong pH in it or in some way needs to be treated to be drinkable. If you want to make water an issue, look up hard and soft water. Yes. Living in the plains, we have a lot of hard and soft water. Earth, air, windy. It's windy. People would need to check that fire doesn't move while they sleep. That's true. That would be cool. Like the concept that, because I like the idea of elementals possibly being like problematic. Like, oh, you got a tornado. Mix that with an air elemental who's angry, upsetty spaghetti, you know? Oh, I've got this totally casual, normal fire going to keep us warm, but if I don't keep an eye on it, could walk away. Stir up some trouble. Ooh, this is a fun idea. I like this too. I have so many thoughts. Big thoughts. My brain is swimming. Trying to think. What else? Also, we'll probably finish this one on stream tomorrow. Big thoughts for the big brain. My brain feels very small. Very one focus energy. Air could be intermittent storms. Think storm watch techniques and building practices in South Asia and the American Midwest. Yes, I do like that. Okay. So I do think most of the world would technically still be seasonal, like normal, like, oh, this is summer, fall, winter, spring. Think it would still be normal? Maybe? I think, yes. I think that would be a thing. Because I feel like that still makes sense. Maybe? Hi, J-Cora. Sorry, we're in yap hours. I'm almost done stream and I got distracted. This is a fun conversation, though. I like being able to talk with people about this because I'm usually alone. Yeah. Um, mm, man, I love the idea of the little things as well. Like, I can't remember what the other one I said that was a smaller thing. But I like the idea that like, oh, your match doesn't work properly. Like, it's more difficult. For one of my campaigns, I made up a holder that uses rocks as emotional support. Friends that would only get hostile when people touch the rock. Friends. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so cute. I love one of my favorite things in TTRPGs is like being able to I love a song. Being able to take a character like I can't remember, maybe it was Thistledown who's mentioning that there was like an addition or a god added. Yeah, a monster god that was basically about how monsters are not monsters, like they're not all bad. And I like things that make you think that. Um like I don't like pre-made biases um on things. Like Baxter when we first went into the Underdark, she told the party like if we see Drow, don't attack them. We're walking into their home as strangers with weapons. Like try and talk it out. My party did not listen to me. I was really upset. I don't like being a murder hobo. I like thinking of those things. Um especially the whole like yeah, they're attacking us, we walked into their home. Like that concept. I feel like it comes up a lot in D&D. It has in ours specifically. Yeah. Like I think we ended up doing a lot of fights in the beginning with creatures just looking for homes. But they were hostile and we didn't try and talk it out first. And that really bothered Baxter. And that's why when we went to the Underdark, she's like, let's try and talk it out, dude. Shark infested waters? Nah, bro, they live here. I mean, true. Like we're in their element. Get the fuck out. Let them eat their fish, man. One of the campaigns I'm running is kind of the inverse of this. Magic is returning and elements are going wild. And weird things keep happening. Folks suddenly getting elven or beastkin features. Oh, that's cool. Human infested waters. Ah! Man. Oh. I have so many thoughts. So many thoughts. Mm-hmm. My brain is literally zoning so hard. So on that note, you guys are pretty awesome for holding this conversation with me while I'm in the middle of my brain hurty. Let me see if we can find someone to do a raid. Are you guys ready for a raid? We've got okay, we've got Manda, one of my all-time favorite artists. But we also have some community members and people that read us. So I think that we should check that out. We have B. Kake, Casey Snow Art. I don't think they're arting right now at the moment. Donnie Shirts. They are, do you know what? They are arting. And their thing says, I'm back, nerds. And I feel that vibe. So we're going to raid them. If you need someone to bounce DM ideas off of, I'm always around because then I can use you for mine too. Hell yeah, I'm very down. I just would like you to be in the campaign. So it's very much also about not spoiling anything. But like the world stuff, I feel like a lot of it would already be known. This has been going on for a good number of years at the beginning of the campaign. All right. You want to copy the raid message? Only shirts. Hold on, come back. Shirts, Donny shirts. It's okay. I will go bash my head against the wall so I don't remember anything you told me. Perfection. If you're not a sub, if you want to copy the one that Fallen put in chat, so there's no emotes and you don't get the weird little text, weird little things. I will see you guys tomorrow. Wish me luck that my brain does not make me cancel. And if I do cancel, forgive me, but I'm going to try really hard not to. You guys are amazing. And you made today's stream a lot easier when I was having panic attack at the start. You guys are pretty cool. And it was nice to meet some new people. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.